Hello everyone and welcome back to another relaxing long play of Manor Lords. In this video we're going to be taking these 10 people, rising up to the ultimate kingdom, and we're not going to be stopping until we've conquered every single region. If you guys are enjoying these campaign style videos, let's get this one to 500 likes to lock the next one. And if you guys also wouldn't mind, we are so close to 60,000 subscribers. Honestly, I think we could get there today. Without further ado, grab your popcorn, grab your snacks, and let's get right into the video. Hello everyone, welcome back to a new Manor Lords video. Today we're in the beautiful Divided. We're going to be checking out the more recent update that just came out. I think we got ox carts now, which sounds honestly kind of amazing because we've been limited to only being able to carry one log at a time. With the new ox carts, I think we'll be able to carry multiple, so I'm excited to check that out. We are in a nice little area here. I think we could probably clear out lots of these trees and maybe kind of build in this area. Giant hill here, so probably can't build over there, but that will give us lots of opportunities to test out that ox cart. Let's check out what we're going against here. We got Team Green, which is over here. They've already started building. Team Blue is over here with something similar, actually. Is that the exact same setup? I think it might be. Not quite exact, but we got Team Blue, Team Green, and Team Yellow over here. No off-map adversary today. We are strictly going up against 3 AA opponents. I've set them all to maximum aggressiveness, so they're going to be coming at me like a bulldog. It'll be interesting. So we got a couple of Bandit regions here as well, so they're actually as far away from us as possible, so we'll have to take those if we can. Let's maybe get started with what we have available to us. So we have rich fish in a nice little pond in the trees. I think that actually looks really, really nice. I wish there was more water on more of these maps, but definitely cool. We got a rich iron deposit, berries, clay, and obviously stone. And we are kind of just in the middle of nowhere here. So like I said, I kind of want to clear out lots of these trees, especially kind of in this area, because this is probably where I'm going to be building first. So if I can kind of clear these out, slash maybe even use them to our advantage, I could probably even clear these out, because I actually kind of like all these little trees. But like all these I could probably clear up, but I guess we'll see. Let's get started with a logging camp. And I guess in the future I would like to chop down these trees if I can. That'd probably be our best bet. So I'll probably just put our logging camp right there for now. We're going to need a fishing pond or fisherman's hut. So let's maybe put this. You know what? I kind of like the idea of putting it like right on the water over here if I can. Oh shoot. That would have looked super cool. So let's actually just put it. You know, I might even just put it over here for now. I think that would be a nice little location. And then as far as everything else, we have 4 timber left to spend here. We have berries. I guess we might as well start collecting those. Let's see how far into the forest we can go. So usually it's better to have your berry hut right next to the berries. So let's just put it right. Let's maybe have it right there. And then I could take a path, kind of come up through here and wiggle our way through the open trees if possible. Where are we coming out through here? Let's maybe come out straight this way, and then I could probably tuck inside there and come out in this area. Let's maybe trample over these trees as well. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. Let's just leave that there for now. Now we have a nice little path going to our berry hut. That looks good. I'm going to have to connect everything else, and look at this, we already have a nice little road coming in through here. So if I want to keep this nice and thick like it is, I'm probably going to have to put some houses on either side of it. So I might kind of just go, let's go right next to that tree, and then maybe kind of just wrap around. Just like that maybe for now, and then I could probably just connect this up. Or I guess I kind of want to figure out where I'm going to put my granary and storehouse. So let's maybe throw those down right now. Granary, I mean, all of our stuff is over here, so I think probably a little bit more central. I could probably put our granary actually maybe right there. Take this a little bit further, and I could probably even go right next to this tree. Maybe just connect to our main path there, and then I'll just have this. Obviously that tree is probably in the way. I'm gonna do something like this, and then maybe go up, connect to there, and then I'll have a couple of other little routes that we can go through. Let's maybe come a little bit closer to the tree. Something like that, and then we can connect this as well to our main path there. So there we go. We've already created a nice little area for potentially a marketplace. Maybe kind of along here. Maybe kind of near the water might be cool. In fact, I might kind of do that, but I guess we'll have to see. We only have one timber left. We're almost done our logging camp. Let's make sure we get that done first. And as far as our hitching post, I'll probably move that. I feel like this might be kind of a nice little area for that. Let's just move these right next to there. And then I may even be able to just take a little path and go straight through here. Let's see if I can even put another one. Looks amazing. Almost as if I drew it up. That looks good. We are going to start collecting some fish. Can't really do anything with the iron deposit yet. You know, this is kind of a perfect example. I wish we could adjust the width of our paths. I feel like that'd be kind of cool, but you can naturally do that by just placing some houses along here, and then it'll kind of thicken to the same length, I think. That's good. Our logging camp is now done. Let's get a few workers on there. So I kind of want to clear up maybe these trees first. I wouldn't mind. Let's kind of just do something like that. Nice and close by. These nice big trees I want to keep around just because they look so good. But as far as our aesthetic, I'll probably just do that, and then I can get a marketplace in here. Let's just come up, connect it to there, and that will actually give us lots of market stalls, which is probably a little bit overkill. Should I put it here? You know, I may even be able to get a tavern. I don't know where I want to put stuff. Let's maybe do that, but I don't need to make it this big is the only thing. So I'll just take this up, and I can maybe do something like that instead, just to create a little bit more space in here. And then that should work out quite nicely. Okay, that's a lot better. We can have our market there. That's where our granary is. And as far as our storehouse, we will need a little bit more timber to continue on. I'm very interested to see these ox carts. I think we'll have to have like level 2 hitching posts or something like that. I am not quite sure how you get them, or maybe it's an upgrade. I'm not saying that it is an upgrade, so I think it might just be kind of a passive thing that we get, which is nice. That's definitely nice. Yeah, let's continue on. We're still doing a 1x1, but yeah, I think we will have to upgrade those. Okay, our hitching posts are now done. Let's make sure we get this one done. And I would love to order another ox here if we can. Okay, our fisherman's hut's done. Let's get that going. And we already have a little bit of timber. We at least have enough for a well potentially. So let's maybe throw down a well, and actually like this. We can kind of have it, honestly, just kind of where it is. And I'll probably actually put it on an angle. Kind of just like that. I don't want to get rid of that tree or anything, but let's do that. And again, we have our day and night cycles on as requested for you guys. Or from you guys. I think it actually looks quite nice, so I'm going to keep it on as long as we can. This path through here, I think I might continue it up and have a nice little walking trail. I feel like that'd be kind of cool to exit the back side of our town. So let's kind of just go up. We can go through here and maybe kind of just come down and then up over there and connect to there. I think that'd be good. And that kind of plots out the main part of our town. We have our well, and that will definitely look good. What else do we want to do? In fact, I might get rid of this. And instead of doing that, I'll just take a path through here. Just so I can build some houses in here a little bit more seamlessly. So let's just connect that there instead. Okay, we got 2 families on there. I think I will want to get somebody on our granary. At least to start. And we need to get our storehouse built up here, so let's maybe get that. I could probably have it over here. I could have it kind of next to the tree here potentially. I wouldn't mind having it kind of right next to there, so let's do that. And actually, let's maybe center that a little bit better if we can. Let's get our storehouse, and let's maybe aim it towards the road, just so we can have things move a little bit more seamless. I think that would help us out. This is actually looking quite nice. We got some heavy rain coming in. Lots of timber. We are nice and happy. We got 5 timber right now. So let's maybe build a couple of houses. Like, I mean, these are kind of in the way. So I guess I could maybe... Oh, that's in the way too. Okay, we're gonna have to get somebody on our storehouse, so let's maybe get that thing built up next. Alright guys, let me jump in. I just wanted to take a quick second to tell you about today's video sponsor, Opal Audio. Have you ever wondered if there's a pair of headphones that could be handcrafted specifically for you, look, sound amazing, and be one of a kind? Opal Audio has created AM7. Designed for easy everyday use, AM7 is handcrafted from Canadian materials. From their beautiful ambrosia maple ear cups stabilized in an ocean blue, the headband is made out of thick leather which is dyed, stamped, burnished, and finished by hand, shapeable to perfectly fit any head size, and 3D printed grills making some of the most beautiful headphones I've ever laid my eyes on. Opal Audio is a Canadian company aiming to keep their headphones 100% Canadian made. If you're someone who truly values excellent audio quality in your music, with headphones that are built by hand to last a lifetime, then I can confidently recommend you check out Opal Audio's AM7. Purchase your one-of-a-kind AM7 using the link in the description below. Enter audio perfection with Opal Audio AM7. Yeah, I don't know where this aux card, maybe it's like attached to here or something? There's no upgrade. I guess we'll have to kind of see. But that should be interesting. Let's maybe free up. No, we can keep them working double time on the logging camp until we get this thing built up, which I think is done now. So might as well get that thing going. What's our limit here? So 374. I think I'll maybe limit this to like let's do like 240 maybe, something like that. And let's get all of our supplies collected up, because this is where I want to put our first houses. And obviously our homeless people's tents are kind of in the way as well. And let's maybe do a nice little road around that. Just kind of looks nice. Just picture this is our giant Christmas tree. We're going to decorate that come wintertime. So we could, honestly, let's get our first houses right in here. So I could probably just take this up and do something like that, and then maybe even just cross over all the way to the edge there. And then this can be our first little plots. I'm not sure which way I want them to face yet, but I guess we will kind of see. So we got them kind of going like that. I could do that or like that. I mean, if we did this, that would make sense. Let's maybe do this. I think it faces our town a little bit better. Honestly, let's do this. I feel like that's kind of cool. And we have tons of rain. I feel like some maps kind of rain a little bit more than others, which is definitely cool. If we want 3 plots, I think probably like 1, 2, 3. No, let's maybe just do 2 here for now, just so we can get these in here a little bit cleaner. Do that. Now let's turn snapped roads off just so we can get them on a nice spot here, nice and close to there. That might have been a little bit. Okay, just like that, and then we can snap it to the rest. So we can get 2 plots in there. I think that actually looks pretty nice. And that will give us our 5 houses right away, so that'll be awesome. And if we have a little bit more timber left over, I would love to get a saw pit. And I don't actually have a path to this yet, so let's take that up and just connect it to there. And if I wanted, I guess I could maybe put my saw pit. Where do I want to put that thing? Maybe just kind of tucked in here might be nice. And then I'll actually, I kind of like this bush, so I'm not gonna get rid of it. Let's just put it there, and then they can kind of go right back and forth. And I actually love that my logging camp is kind of close to town, so that should work out. We have 3 houses built up already. And we also need to get a woodcutter's lodge. That could probably just go right there. How are they doing with these trees? So I think they are doing pretty good. Let's maybe kind of just do something like that. See if we can clear those out. And what I love about this is we have basically endless amounts of trees. Oh, we have this thing too, don't we? Let's maybe get somebody collecting berries while the season is ripe. And I think we could probably take somebody off of the storehouse for now. And I absolutely love the day and night cycles in this game. Like, look at these tents glowing. You think the fire is in the tent. That's crazy, but look, you got the stars in the background. Oh, that's definitely going in the intro. That's so nice. Okay, very nice. We are working on a few trees here. Man, these people just, they don't sleep. It'd be kind of cool. Like, you know, in Town to City, that brand new game that just came out, they kind of go to bed at night, which I find kind of cool. Just adds a little bit of immersion. I feel like it's definitely kind of just a cool thing. So yeah, we're going to collect some fish here, some logs. I think we're doing pretty good here. We got our, I'm going to keep some in our granary for now, but we definitely need to build a few more houses. And I might even get a couple more houses in here. And in fact, I kind of want to just take that and go up just to kind of create a little bit of a junction in here, just so it doesn't look so awkward. But I think that should be nice. Let's maybe get a few houses in here. Actually, we only have 2 timber, but I think what I might do anyway is just kind of go here. Oh, that's enough for just one house, sorry. Let's speed this up till we get some more. And there we go. We have our first upgrade. We have a new message, armament delivery, so that's perfect. Let's go ahead and form a militia. And we have an upgrade here. So as far as what we have, I never actually checked out our fertility. Not the worst, honestly. This is Emmer. That's not bad. And most of this is kind of hard to see, but we got a lot of green everywhere. I feel like that would be nice. We could definitely do a farm, which gives you even more reason to kind of chop these trees. So let's actually do that. Let's kind of just start working on all of these trees. And then this can kind of be where we're going to build some houses. I don't want to waste all these trees. I think if we kind of chop those, that'd be nice. As far as an upgrade here, let's see what we can get. So we have berries that we could maybe double. We also have a rich iron deposit. So if we're going to make weapons, this would be a good one. Nuremberg Prospectors. So improved armors, improved mine integrity, which gives you boosts for both. Which, this is weird. So mining import discounts, like if the whole point of this upgrade is to get mining, why would you need mining import discounts? Like, you're not going to be buying, well, I guess, yeah, maybe if you have iron, that should be fine. And then as far as, this is kind of just your stonemasons. This is increased blacksmith efficiency and weapon export value. This would be amazing for us, actually, because we have rich iron, and I think if we could make some weapons, we could sell them for more. Yeah, this one would actually be really good. And local handyman strength plus 300%. I still don't know what that means, but I'm going to get this one. And then we can benefit from making some weapons. So hopefully we can upgrade some houses. We need our church. So let's maybe start getting some planks up and running. Yeah, if we could get some more houses, that would also be nice. We got 4 timber. Let's get a few more houses in here. Let's build that facing that way. And that will at least get some more people coming into town. I also like the idea of maybe taking a path and kind of just running behind this. And then I can maybe even just come right up next to it and go right to there. I think that would kind of work. And then I could get some houses kind of behind here, which would be nice. Actually, I'm going to get rid of that for now. Let's just go back and kind of just do what we were doing. I'm going to go up just so I have a place to actually put those houses. And then I can kind of do something like that. And honestly, that's fine. I don't really need to have a path going. Well, let's just do it. Let's just go straight there. And then we can get some houses in here. We have 4 timber, and honestly, how many houses would I want to get in here? I mean, I could probably have a few going this way instead. Let's maybe do that. I think that looks pretty nice anyway. Now we have a few extra houses being built, and now somebody should be able to move in. Man, you get hammered with the rain in this region. That's kind of crazy. Now we're collecting some fish. How are we doing with the berries? That's doing pretty good. Nice and healthy. We have that there. Nothing stored inside. Do we have any berries? They have collected some. I guess our granary workers are just working overtime. But yeah, I really want to get our iron going if we can. And it looks like our saw pit is done. If we have somebody else move in, I think I want to put them on our wood cutting lodge, which we just had. Well, I guess... no, we're kind of low on planks, so let's just get some firewood. Let's kind of just start chopping some trees here in this giant area. I think that'll be good. Because we need to free up a little bit more space in here, so hopefully we can do that. And then maybe if we have one more family move in, we need to get some more timber coming in. Hey, we had somebody else move in. Let's maybe get them on our saw pit for now. We don't have a whole lot of timber right now, but I think, yeah, if we could get some planks coming in, that would be nice. Okay, another family moved in. Let's actually get another one on our logging camp. I think the more timber we can get right now, like we have 35 planks right now, so that's actually not bad. Let's maybe get a little bit more, and then we could probably start focusing on just building up our timber supply. As far as everything else, I think we're doing pretty good. Our fish, that's at 240 actually right now. Should we try 200? Let's just try it. Let's get all the fish we can before it's too late. Our berries are doing pretty good. So yeah, let's just kind of get as much food as possible. And as far as our firewood, we are already kind of working on that. And if we have a little bit of timber left over, I would love to get a charcoal kiln. So this could probably go... I mean, we kind of have this back here. Now this is what we need to decide. All of our firewood is going to come to our storehouse. At least it should. And I need to get a worker in here, actually. So we have 50 planks. Let's take them off of there. Get them on our storehouse, and then we could upgrade that. Yeah, we need to get some firewood coming over here, because that's probably going to be empty pretty quick. So all that firewood's going to come over here. And it's actually right next to our gathering camp here. So I think what I'd like to do is maybe put a charcoal kiln, maybe just there. Because then it's nice and close to our storehouse, and then they can go back and forth and collect it. I think that would be perfect. And we actually just had somebody else move in now. We're doing pretty good for planks. We need a little bit more timber. We're going to start collecting all that stuff. So yeah, we're doing pretty good. We got somebody on our granary, somebody on our storehouse now. Let's maybe double up on our firewood so we can get some charcoal going. And it's actually good to get charcoal coming in before everybody else can, just so you can sell them. So that'll be good. And let's maybe even get a trading post. So if we're gonna have a trading post, I think I'd love to have one, honestly, kind of like right there. Or let's maybe do this instead. I'm gonna take a path right through here, and it's almost like I perfectly set it up. Let's kind of just go straight to there, and then I can get a trading post in here. So let's see if I can, I don't want to put it there. Let's maybe just put it right there. I think that's a good spot. It's kind of semi-near town, but it's also kind of at the entrance, so I don't really know where the perfect place to put that is. It gets a little bit congested the more people you have inside your town, but I think that should be nice. What do I want to do with this? I'll just kind of leave this open for now, so let's just take this a little bit further. Kind of just like that, and that could be kind of an end of a little block. And then I'd love to get somebody at our charcoal kiln if we can. Yeah, we are doing quite well. I think we could even get a church soon. We need one more timber. And if we're going to get a church, I think it might be nice to have it kind of near the water, actually. I feel like that'd be kind of cool. Trees uprooted, road access. So let's maybe... Yeah, we just need a little bit more timber, and then we can build that up. It looks like that's ready to go now. So I'm going to turn this off. And now we can put this literally anywhere we want. So I actually love the idea of having it like right in there. Nice and close. Maybe even a little bit more by the water. Let's put it right there. And it can be kind of near the water. I feel like that would be kind of cool. Let's just connect right up to there. And then as far as other little paths, I guess I could maybe kind of just do that. Okay, that is perfect. And I could still have a little bit of room along the water here. This is actually super cool. It's kind of like a fisherman's region. You get the smell of the fish next to the church. I think that'll actually be kind of cool. So we should probably get a couple more houses. We are out of planks. And the more houses, the better right now. So let's maybe get... I mean, in here, I guess we kind of already chopped these trees, which is good. So let's get a few more houses in here. Oh, we only have one timber. Yikes. Okay, we're in September. So we need to definitely get some more firewood if we can. If they're going to chop some trees, let's maybe get these guys to focus on these trees. And then our logging camp, we can get them to focus on like maybe these ones. Might be a little bit better. Yeah, if we can kind of clear this area out, that would be nice. And that would free up a lot of space for building. Okay, we have 7 timber. Let's get a few more houses now. I think that looks perfect. And if I'm going to get a couple more houses, I mean, I could probably even continue this on. Kind of just like this, perhaps. And kind of just go up and connect to there. And then I could maybe just do... Let's maybe just get some houses. Like, it probably looked pretty good to just have a path right behind there. So there we go. We can get a few houses in here now. Let's maybe face it. I mean, that was probably a little bit better, but I could also do that maybe. I feel like that's kind of cool. It can kind of be the storehouse workers' houses. That actually looks pretty neat. Neat and tidy. So I guess if I'm planning this in the future, I think I'd love to get a charcoal kiln right next here as well. Just to kind of have a second one. And if I'm going to collect some stone, I should probably do that relatively soon. So let's just put that right there. Let's build that up, and then I could get this stone kind of collected, and that would free up a lot more space for us to build some more houses. I think that would be quite nice. Yeah, we have a nice little town coming up here. It's definitely looking nice. So our church is coming up, and we got 2 workers in there, so that is good. Let's maybe focus on the houses first, just so people can move in a little bit quicker. Our church will be built regardless. So yeah, we definitely want to do that. And it's almost winter and we have 18 soldiers. We probably could venture out and take some bandit camps maybe. These are a little bit close together, so I might kind of start with this one, see how much money we get, maybe go for that one as well. But I don't want to push our luck because we might get attacked from all of them. And that would basically be terrible. So I don't really want to do that. We've kind of cleared this up nicely. So what I'd like to even do is just have like a nice little road kind of like that. And then how do I want to split all of this up? I guess what I could do is just start with like a path kind of in the middle here. Or I could split it up into like 3 sections like we have already. So let's maybe do that. I think that would probably make the most sense. Let's kind of just go up and maybe kind of right across. I'm just going to leave that right there. And I could probably even do something like this. Get a few houses in there. And then I'll do the same kind of like that. And then honestly, how else do I want to do this? Maybe I don't love that. I'm just going to kind of keep some bigger ones. And I'll maybe just do something like this instead. And then I can get lots of houses throughout here. And maybe even split this up into a few different sections. Kind of just like that. And then these can kind of be bigger plots. I don't mind that at all. Okay, we have 25 timber, so that is excellent. Let's get a few more houses in here. Let's maybe start with all of these. Oh, that is super glitched. Okay, let's do that. So that can get me a few houses there. And then in here, we still have 16 timbers. Let's get a few more now. Let's maybe build these up. I kind of wouldn't mind a giant road coming through here. So let's maybe do that. Let's have them all kind of facing the front. And we are officially in December. So we got a nice big road there now. We only have 4 timber left. So that should give us plenty of houses. That'll actually be a really good start. The more people we can have move in, the better. And I think we have cleared out this area pretty nicely. So I might start working on getting a ton more timber now. Let's maybe work on just wiping out this side of the mountain. And then I could kind of... Wait, what do I want to do? I don't know. I could probably... Yeah, let's maybe continue to take out these trees. And it's full-blown winter now, which is very, very nice. I actually love winter in this game. It just looks so nice. I think it's even nighttime. Is it nighttime? Let's see if there's stars up there. Might be some stars in the sky almost. Very, very hazy. Very, very cold looking. Not very nice at all. So let's get a worker on there. And honestly, this is probably pretty full. So let's upgrade that as well as our granary. Let's get a couple workers on here. Let's collect that stone if we can. We have 110 firewood. See if we can maybe collect that stone. Actually, let's maybe just have one worker on there, and let's have one on our charcoal kiln, because most of our firewood is there. I definitely want to get some firewood coming in. And maybe even a little bit more planks to keep on top of things. Our fisherman's hut is done for the year, as it is frozen. And that is also done. So let's maybe get somebody on our trading post. And we could probably start selling some charcoal. Let's maybe get that, and let's set that to like 20 for now. Yeah, we can sell that for pretty good price actually. So let's export charcoal. That would be nice. What else do you want to do? And just look how nice our church looks here. Couple of texture issues. They're coming in, don't you worry. That just looks so nice. I love the churches in this game, and I'd love to see level 3 churches, like just giant, like some you'd see in Europe. I don't go there often, but honestly, that would be so cool. Giant stone churches. Okay, but right now it's kind of nice to have little intimate ones, a little bit smaller. So we could upgrade these if we want. You know what the heck, let's go for it. That could probably be our blacksmith and joiner's workshop maybe. We can upgrade all of these, so let's definitely get on top of getting tons of planks. I also wouldn't mind. Let's maybe get another worker on here. Let's get, what the heck was I gonna do? Let's get a mine for our iron ore. And that's just right here, so we actually need a little bit more planks. But we are doing pretty good for food. At least for now. Firewood's doing good as well. You know, we are building up a few things, and it's definitely nice to continue on with doing some stuff. I think what I might do though, let's form up our army. Oh my gosh, thank you, camera. Let's form up our army right there. And let's kind of get them ready. Look how slow they're moving. Somebody actually said the comments that it was kind of just a Hollywood thing that they would charge in battle. That was definitely an interesting comment, because like when the brigands are just walking to charge, that was more realistic. They were kind of saying. Okay, so there we go. We got all of our troops kind of formed up here. My dog started barking, so I had to stop. Let's just get them right there. And I definitely don't want to attract those guys if I can. Let's maybe just do one at a time. Bad enough we got to climb this giant mountain like twice, basically. That's insane. So hopefully they're able to do some good work there. We got 3 workers on here. We got our logging camp. That's doing pretty good. Hopefully we can get some planks going here. We also need to upgrade our hitching posts to see if we can find those. Man, these kind of crazy like spider legs. That's actually interesting. I don't know if I like that. Do you guys like spiders? I'm not much of a spider guy. Let's continue to collect all that stone. That's good. And honestly, we have quite a bit of firewood. Let's get another worker in our charcoal kiln, because if we could start selling that, that would be nice. And it's also going to be a really nice benefit to go take that money for our treasury. Okay, we are a medium village. We're still heading over to take out these bandits, wherever they are. Did they disappear? Oh, they're in this region. I got a little bit confused. So we're going to go close to them. I definitely want to control these guys just to make sure they do good, but our effectiveness is still good. Our morale is doing good, and energy. Let's see how close we can get to these guys without them. Okay, there we go. Let's maybe form up right here, and they're gonna come through the bushes. Let's maybe have our line kind of in the snow there, or maybe if our guys could be standing on that nice path, I think they'd have a little bit more traction during the charge. But there we have it. Let's form a shield wall. And let's prepare for the attack. So this is kind of what he was saying, like they're not really running in for the charge. This was more realistic, and I kind of agree with him. I mean, what happened actually happened, but this definitely makes sense in my mind. Like you wouldn't exactly run in. Well, I guess they are now. I don't know. Running in definitely causes more of a shake to the line. Okay, let's do that. Let's push forward. I thought that was kind of interesting. It wasn't always like a Hollywood big charge. Look how cold this looks. This looks miserable. This guy's barely wearing any clothes. Maybe that helps him, who knows. Living a little bit more on the edge, you're more likely to fight better. Yeah, there's lots of dead bodies on the ground already, so hopefully none of those are ours. I don't think anybody from ours. Yeah, there we go. We got 20 guys still. Let's go collect that. That could go to our treasury, and honestly, I may even end up hiring some mercenaries to just wipe them all out. That'd probably be a good investment. Oh my gosh, what? Are you kidding me? Form up, man, form up. A bandit camp just formed where we were. So hopefully, yeah, we still got good morale. So we caught it in time. Oh man. That's never happened. So that's going to be 2 free little bandit camps for us if we are able to take these guys out. And look at the sun rising in the background. What a cool game, honestly. Look how far, like that's an actual distance, that mountain. That's just so cool. I mean, obviously, but it's just kind of cool. The scale of this game just, it's definitely sweet. So I think we're doing pretty good. We actually lost a couple of guys. Let's just speed this up. I think we lost a couple of guys there. So let's... Actually, how the heck did they just... There's 6 on the... What happened? No, there's 6. How did one just form up? That's interesting. Yeah, let's go collect this. And hopefully another one doesn't form up. Otherwise, we may have to run away. Let's get that to our treasury. And let's go collect this one as well. And that will give us some money for some mercenaries. And then we could probably just hire them to take out all of the rest. So let's get these guys back as fast as we can. We lost 2 men, unfortunately. Definitely not good, but I think we could probably hire... Like, these guys cost 90. I could probably hire them. Let's see where they are coming out from. Oh, gosh. That couldn't be worse. So we're probably going to have to pay for them twice. See, you don't anticipate that. Let's actually get them running for the first little while. Oh, man. I don't want to have to pay for them twice, so let's see if we can get there a little bit quicker here. We have 3 left to claim, and honestly, I'd love to just... There's another one here that just popped up, I think. Yeah, they're going to be quite tired, so let's actually get them walking just for a little bit. I think they should be able to get there and take these guys out. So let's send 1 there, 1 there, and our 3rd one, I don't know if they'll be able to win, but let's just kind of go there. And then hopefully we'll be able to do that. Our guys are coming in. Let's get them back to work. And that should be good. So enemy unit spotted. What do we got here? Okay, so they're coming in. Let's attack them. And we have a big brawl here, actually. So that's interesting. And let's go continue to take them out. How are we doing? Are we winning? Are we losing? I don't really... Kind of hard to tell. Pick them out, men. Okay, perfect. So we got... let's go collect that. Go collect that. And that will kind of pay for our guys, at least. Yeah, let's see if we can win this. I'm not sure if we'll be able to. We definitely have the numbers on them. Okay, we got raiders in here. Let's track their movement. And actually, there's a 3rd one back here as well. So there we go. Let's send that to our treasury. Let's go take that one. Take that. And we'll just kind of send them there. And then these guys we can just attack. And we ended up winning that. So we actually got lots of money there, which is quite nice. And lots of influence too. So that is definitely welcome. Let's send that to our treasury. Let's get them running to collect that. We only have 1 day left with these guys. Come on. Collect that. Treasury and disband. I know they're fighting right now. Let's just disband all of them. That's fine, because I actually like the idea of these guys still being available, because they will quickly go set up camp somewhere else too. So that's perfect. We got 576 in our treasury now. That is a nice little start. That is definitely a welcome start, so that's good. As far as food, we definitely need to get that going. Let's get maybe 2 workers on there. And then on here we could get 1, and we actually have a little bit of money as well. So might as well do that. And let's upgrade our hitching posts if we can. Let's get a few of those, then we could probably even get a couple more. Like, could I get 1 in here? That will get rid of that tree. Let's maybe get 1 there. I could get 1 there. Maybe even a couple. And maybe 1 over here as well. It's kind of nice to just have some hitching posts everywhere. But yeah, let's definitely get those done. And we could probably start our mine relatively quickly. We got 67 planks. We could definitely get our mine going, so let's get that. Let's maybe put it as close to here as possible. I think right there looks good, and then I can maybe even get another one over here just so we can avoid any caving in mines. Yeah, that's gonna be a nice spot. And we have a couple of families available, so yeah, we definitely need to start getting some food. This should grow relatively quickly, so that should be good. And these are actually done, so let's maybe get... I mean, it is a little bit soon to have a blacksmith and joiner's workshop. I could maybe start getting some spears, though, or shields. We're not quite there. We are not quite there. I think I'd like to have a smithy, like a dedicated smithy. That could probably just go right there. And it's kind of near our storehouse anyway, so that's good. Our granary, we need to upgrade that probably. And we are almost out of stone. Let's just continue to collect all of that. Okay, we are in March. This thing, let's actually get that done right away because I want to get some workers on there. And then I can also start thinking about our farm. So if we go with the rye, this is tons of really good fertility actually. So I think I definitely want to get this going. Look at all the timber we have over here laying. We need a couple more oxen actually. So if we could get those going, yeah, that would be nice. As far as our farmhouse, we could probably have this... I mean, where's the majority of our farm? Kind of just everywhere, to be honest. So I can maybe even have this kind of just on the outskirts of town here. Or maybe on this side. Because I probably want to build a few houses around here. But I think maybe having it kind of right here. There's actually a little bit of fertility. Where's our barley fertility? Not a whole lot of anything, so we can't really get a whole lot there. But yeah, kind of emmer, rye. Let's just get it right there. And honestly, having a couple of these might be nice. So what I might do is have a little path coming through here. And then I could have a farmhouse on either side of that. Kind of just like that. And then if I have our... I could probably take this throughout here. Kind of like that for now. And let's kind of go back to our rye fertility. I'm just going to plot this out for a second. So let's just kind of do that. And then I could probably get a few fields in here. And just on either side of this. I could get a few fields probably. And that would be a good start. Like, we got really good fertility over here as well. So let's maybe do this. I could probably do something like that as well. So this can kind of be all of our fields. I think I have that plotted out decently. We're going to miss a little bit here. In fact, I could probably still get a little farm there. So that should be good. And in fact, I might even take this through here. Let's see if we can... I guess trees are going to disappear anyway once we get our farm plotted out, but I think that should look pretty good. They need to find a way to make plowing with the ox a little bit quicker. Like, I mean, the ox already provides a way to do it faster, but definitely be nice to just go a little bit quicker. Let's maybe come up here. And I think it kind of just goes around like that. Let's see how I did just by hand. That's actually pretty good. And then this, I'll just kind of connect to there. Yeah, let's maybe just get a little one there. So that's actually quite a bit of farming fields. So let's get these plotted out. We take it all the way to there. And then we can do this. And like I said, all of these are going to disappear anyway. All of these trees. We'll take it all the way to there and all the way up to there. Maybe, I guess that probably works. Oh, you know what? I think I just got rid of all that timber, which really sucks. I probably should have waited a little bit longer. But we got a couple of fields in there as well. I'm just a little bit of an eager beaver, that's all. Just want to get this thing rolling. Because actually it's kind of seasoned to do this, so it's probably a good idea to get the ball rolling with this. So let's set all this up. Actually, we have a little bit of barley. You could probably do something with that. Like 28%, yeah, sure. 20%, a little bit of flax. Let's do some rye. Yeah, I don't know. Like if we have, yeah, 6% is not going to cut it. So let's just do a bunch. 23%, that's actually decent. And it'd be nice to kind of be able to switch over some of these fields. So any of the ones that have decent, like 25%, I'm going to have to do that one. So that's good. Then we have a couple barley fields at least. 20%. Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting a little bit of both. That's 15%. This one is 20. Let's actually do barley there as well. And then I can kind of swap them back and forth. Like these 3 fields can be rye the next year. That should be nice. Let's maybe get somebody on here so we can start getting some iron and then make some money. Let's maybe get these things done. Yeah, you definitely want at least 2 farms. Yeah, this should actually be quite nice. So now that there's no trees over here, we need to start chopping some of these. So let's just kind of work on like all of these ones on top of the hill. And for you guys, I guess let's kind of split up. And you can start chopping those ones. I kind of want to keep the ones around the pond if I can. Yeah, that'll be pretty ideal. And as far as this, I guess we need a little bit more timber. But they should be able to work with that. I have a little bit of money now. I'm going to permanently assign an ox to this now. And we're going to get these things built up, and I'm going to order a couple more. So there we go. We have an ox. And I wonder if... It doesn't say anything about ox carts. Was that like a future update? Am I missing something? Gathering right now, so that might be a future update maybe. I don't really know. Yeah, ox carts are not really available right now. We also have this one coming up, and I think having a horse might be kind of nice. Yeah, we're selling some charcoal. I'd love to sell as much as possible. Okay, let's maybe focus on this. So we have a little bit of iron ore coming in. I think it'd be nice to have a bloomery. All that stone is almost collected, which they can pretty much just go right. Let's actually wait till that stone's collected. And I kind of want to just take a path up here. Just up this way. And then I could probably have a few kind of shops in and around back here. And then maybe a few houses throughout here. There we go, one left to collect. So that is it. And let's maybe do something like this. Let's just do that. Let's kind of go a little bit further. Let's go around back, and then I can kind of just connect it up to there. Yeah, that should be good. We get our stone gathering camp, and in fact, let's maybe just demolish that. We do not need that any longer, so we can go collect all of that stuff. And then I may even put my bloomery in there. Yeah, I think for now, let's just put our bloomery. Let's kind of just keep this open for a bunch of different kind of shops. Let's do bloomery there, and we're probably going to need a few of those, to be honest. So let's get, like, honestly, a bunch of them. And our smithy is over here. So that's kind of ready to go. Yeah, I definitely want to get our bloomery going. Let's maybe upgrade it to a deep mine as well. So yeah, let's do that. And let's maybe upgrade those. So it's kind of just ready. I don't know if we're going to get on that this year. I guess if we could get a little bit of growth, that would be nice. Yeah, it might be a little bit longer till we can do that. Oh, we need to get a tavern. Where are we going to put a tavern? So where is that? We get our tavern here. Honestly, right here might be kind of nice. I guess it might be a little bit tight to put in here. Yeah, let's just put it like... I wonder if I could even take it off this road and kind of just do something like that. I wonder if I can maybe fit it in there. No, probably not. So let's just put it right next to here. Like honestly, right there is probably fine. That's definitely a nice spot. So we have quite a few workers available here. We got a decent amount of planks, which is nice. What do we want to do? I could probably get another one on there. That's actually pretty empty, so I'm not going to worry about that yet. And we should probably start working on getting some of these plots. So let's maybe do some of this. Oh, this changed. So yeah, this is definitely the new upgrade. So this used to just be a little different. So we get honey and wax from that now. And I think wax even shows up in this now. Yeah, there it is. So we are definitely on the right update. I thought I was going crazy for a second there. All of these big plots, I'm definitely going to get set up with some vegetable gardens. And maybe some of the smaller ones, we got some chicken coops we could throw in. These are pretty big. Let's get some apiary or orchards there. And where else do we have some bigger ones? So like I said, these are, I guess I could get them set up now because we have the workers available. Joiner's workshop and blacksmith there. And all of these we can get set up. So let's do a couple more vegetable gardens. Maybe some more orchards. And another vegetable garden. So then all of these could probably be like apiaries. Anything like that. It's going to cost quite a bit of money, but I think animal pens might be nice. We'll have a few animal pens kind of throughout here. Maybe a couple of chicken coops. Let's go apiary, animal pen, just to kind of switch it up a little bit. And then these are actually a little bit bigger. I wouldn't mind getting some vegetable gardens there. And then finish it off with a few more apiaries. There is still lots of room to build houses. Like all of these are kind of set up, and these could probably be animal pens as well. Yeah, we have some timber left over. Let's get a few more houses right in here. And I wouldn't mind kind of facing them that way. Let's do like a little bit bigger plots. And then these can be just massive plots. And I wouldn't mind kind of switching them around facing that way even. Yeah, let's kind of just do something like that when the time comes. Nice little town so far. I don't know if these are ready to go yet. We don't really have the workers available. You know, if we can do something, I feel like that would be nice. So let's maybe... Yeah, we got some firewood. Let's get a few workers on here. And then I will have to get as many oxen as possible. So let's get a few more. No, we don't have enough regional wealth either. So let's just do... No, I don't know if this is a good time. Let's just take them off there. Let's not worry about our fields yet. Let's maybe get some more iron instead. And then maybe still get them collecting some firewood. We also have one more. I could probably do... Yeah, we need some more timber as well, so let's just erase that plan. We got our church up here, and that is good. Bloomeries are ready to go, and I definitely need somebody on there as well. Yeah, we have some iron ore. Let's actually take them off of there on to here. And then I could get somebody on our smithy making some tools for us. Or I guess we'll have our blacksmith either way, so that would be good. I wonder if it's more efficient to have one on each or two on one up there, the charcoal kiln. If you guys have tested that out, definitely let me know in the comments. I'm quite curious. This is ready to go. We just need some more money, really. Okay, we got a couple of hitching posts here that we can upgrade now. We are limited on planks a little bit, so just wait till we get a little bit more. Yeah, we've already started chopping a bunch of trees in here. How many do we have in here? Quite a few, I think, for the most part. Let's see, I can't really build it, so that's pretty good. Our fisherman's hut is doing good as well. And now this will probably, is that growing still? Okay, it actually is still growing, but we are just flying through the fish. And we got 150 carp, so that's actually really good. What is our, let's see, let's go to our granary, where the heck that is. Okay, spoilage is high on the fish, so we gotta make sure we eat that. I wish you could prioritize what they eat first, since we have a spoilage system. Definitely something for Manor Lords to keep in mind if you're listening. That'd be kind of cool. Like, if this was very high, obviously you want to eat those first. Or another reason why you'd, like, do that is because you... I guess they kind of changed it, didn't they? You don't really need berries to make clothes anymore, like for dyeing. In fact, I don't even think we have a dyer's thing anymore. They might have just got rid of it altogether, which was kind of cool. But obviously, with this system not in place, that wouldn't have worked, so that's fine. Now, we have one worker on there. We have a little bit of iron ore. Let's make sure we get that going. And then our blacksmith is actually just about done, so let's just wait till that's complete. There we go. Let's make some tools. And then let's maybe get a head start on our shields. Might be a pretty good idea, but yeah, let's make some tools for now, just so we don't get behind on those. We're making a decent amount of planks, which is good. Hopefully some people will move in. That would be very nice, and hopefully we can get some money here as well. How could we make some money? So selling weapons will definitely be high on our list. And in fact, we probably want more than one blacksmith. Might be a pretty good idea. Like, those are already, but we need money to put all that in place, so can't do that quite yet. Actually, these are kind of perfect little spots. I don't know, do I want... Is there any other houses kind of nearby? Man, I should have put these somewhere else. Let's actually put these a little bit further out because I want to put some houses in here. So let's put that bloomery maybe just right on the edge there. And then this one, I'm going to also move over. So we can just put that right there and then maybe have a few more. But yeah, that should be good. Yeah, 3 of those should probably be fine. And then we'll build some houses in here. That should be good. We have one available family here. So what do we want to do? We're doing pretty good for charcoal. So let's free up one more family there. And maybe get one more on their woodcutter's lodge. And how is this doing? So our granary supply could actually probably use a little bit more help. So there we go. That went down a little bit. Let's just speed this up and collect a couple of other things. So yeah, we got some iron ore coming in, which is nice. Should be able to make some weapons. We already have some shields, which is nice. And yeah, we are going to start flying through the planks. So we might as well keep them on there. And if we can, I'd love to order another ox, but I guess we just don't really have the money right now. I bet you the market is already overrun with this. See, that's already gone down. So honestly, selling charcoal is pretty much pointless at this point. What else could we sell? Iron ore. So we're going to get some iron slabs. Hopefully make some tools. We could probably start selling some of those. We do have our smithy, so I could probably get somebody on there. But we kind of just need some more people to move in. It's nighttime now, which is nice. But yeah, that is absolutely fine. See, they've already fished all they can fish for the year. So that's actually kind of a good thing for us, because then we can get our people back. We got 196 carp, so that's actually pretty good. This thing barely grows. Yeah, no need to have any more than just one worker on there, I think. But that did free up a couple more workers. I think I could probably get one on our smithy making some tools, because we need to start making some weapons now. So let's get them on spears. Just so we can build up our army a little bit more. We already have a little bit of shields, so that's great. Honestly, getting another saw pit might be nice for the future, but I think they should be fine for now. Do we have any money? We do have a little bit, so let's order another ox, and let's just kind of get as many oxen as we can. We have a few more families here. So we're kind of struggling for firewood right now. Just taking a little bit of time to get it all. We're kind of chopping all those down. We have our tavern here. I kind of want to get some apples planted. Yeah, we just need more money right now. Honestly, what else could we sell? Rubble stone, wooden parts might be nice. I guess we could start selling some weapons, but we'll need some money collected first. What the heck, let's get one more worker in our charcoal kiln, and then I guess we'll have to fill all these up when the time comes. Let's set that to highest priority just so we can get one ready to go. We have a ton of iron ore, so that's actually definitely where we can put some of our workers. It looks like this is almost collected. We need to collect one more iron ore. So hopefully they can do that. Let's actually quickly just collect that. Okay, there we go. Got that collected. Let's turn that off now. And now we can get some houses in here. So I love the idea of having some houses in this spot. What do we want to do? Honestly, that would be better. I don't think I'm going to build it that way anyway. So let's go there. Let's maybe do something like that. I think that would probably work out to be the best. Yeah, we got 2 on there. We should be able to fly through the firewood and all that stuff. And we got somebody on here now. Let's actually put 2 families on there because we should probably max these out actually. So let's get these built up as well, because the more iron ore that we can make, the more tools we can make. We'll probably start selling all of those. And actually, this is just a minor trade, so I'm going to start exporting these. Let's keep maybe about 5 on hand. And then we'll just keep them making that since we have unlimited iron ore, so let's definitely take advantage of that. Bandit camp sighted. Do I want to go for that yet? I guess we just need some spears now. We do have some planks, which is nice, so they should be able to start making some iron slabs and tools and all of that good stuff. Let's get one more worker on here and maybe free up another one just so we can bust out as much iron slabs as possible. So there we go. I got 6 already, so they should be able to make those pretty quickly. And we are gaining some soldiers as well. Yeah, if we could get some money. What about selling some weapons? So we could probably sell some spears. And it's a major trade, so we need a trade route for that. We can sell them for pretty good money. Let's maybe set this to like 10 and then we can sell the rest. Yeah, we will need to build up a little bit of our army. Let's get another unit of spearmen. You know, something I'm realizing about myself is I have the most fun in this game when I have a rich iron deposit or some kind of cool thing to make money. Like if you have 2 rich food deposits, that's great for food, but you can't really sell them for much because you need the food. Because they're not really good enough to like have a ton of excess food. But if you have like a rich iron deposit, that's just free money at that point. So yeah, that's definitely nice. I have more fun. I got 24 or 25 iron slabs. We should be able to make lots of weapons and all that good stuff. And actually, now that we have these kind of ready to go, I kind of want to upgrade these. So I guess I'll need somebody to move into these first though. I wonder, these should be blacksmiths. Like if I could get a blacksmith and like helmets and stuff, I could sell those for a lot of money. So I may actually do that. Let's get rid of these, or at least just one of them for now. Let's upgrade them both. Let's get those kind of ready to go. And then I could probably start making some swords, especially if I'm going to have a lot of iron slabs. So that will be nice. And honestly, I could probably get a few more oxen maybe. Because it's August, we missed this farming season, so I definitely want to catch the next one. Let's make sure we have lots of oxen ready for that. And what I might do is maybe keep around 10 tools, just in case we ever want to stop making tools for whatever reason, but I think that should be good. Let's get these ready to go. How many planks do we have? Not too many, but we are gaining quite a bit of soldiers here. Missing some equipment still. So that's awesome. Right now, how much food do we have? 6 months. Ooh. So that's still growing actually. Harvest season started, so we definitely want to get our farms going for this next year, but I think right now we should be fine. I guess there's one more fish we could get there. Hopefully none of it spoils, but yeah, let's definitely get as many workers on our bloomeries as possible. We have lots of iron ore to fly through. And we finally have an excess of spears, so that's kind of nice. We're basically just missing some recruits now, so hopefully people will move in. And we have a little bit of houses. So this one's ready to go. Let's maybe get another blacksmith. And then I'd love to get, let's get rid of this, and then I can switch it to maybe a armorer's workshop might be nice. Or maybe even another blacksmith, to be honest, because we could make a ton of money based off all the weapons that we could sell. Like I could make pole arms, swords, really anything. Yeah, we kind of need some more people to move in here. And this is ready to go now. Let's maybe get, honestly, another blacksmith. Let's just have a bunch of them. And as far as our shields go, I probably want to sell those as well. So where is large shields? We need 90 regional wealth, so let's just wait till we get that. How are we doing for timber and planks? So we're kind of doing decent. We're able to kind of sell some stuff. And honestly, we're going to have tons of money. So let's actually increase this to like 20. Just so we make sure we have a lot. Or maybe like 15. That's probably fine. People are moving in. Yeah, these guys are kind of ready to go now. So let's do, yeah, swords there. And pole arms is good. Iron parts might be nice as well. How much can we sell either of those for? Does it tell us? So sidearms, we can sell those for 8, which is amazing. Wow, okay, and then 5 for pole arms. What about iron parts? Where are those? So we have wooden parts there. Iron parts we can sell for 3. So yeah, we'll definitely want to sell the pole arms instead. And yeah, we definitely want to sell those sidearms as quickly as we can. And honestly, having another worker on here might be nice as well. We do not have a horse, so that would definitely be high on our list. But we also don't have anybody available for building houses, so let's just free up one family member just so we can build some stuff. We have some herb and some honey that we could sell as well. So let's export those. Let's keep like 3 just for healing people. Export those, and we also have some honey, which we can also export. Let's sell all of it. Sell at 0, just because you get such good money. Well, I guess we could keep a little bit of honey. Let's keep like 4, just so we can have some other food variety. But yeah, honey should be good. That should help with our approval rating. What else do we want to do? Storehouse. We probably need another worker on there if we can. I imagine this is probably done for the year, so let's free them up and get another worker on our storehouse, because we have a lot of things to kind of keep empty here. Like this, yeah. We got to keep that nice and empty. Look at the weapons we have already. Tons of sidearms, tons of pole arms, so hopefully we can make some money here. Are we even selling spears? Yeah, we just need a good shipment. I think we probably need a horse as well. So yeah, we should have enough money now. Let's order a horse, and then we should be able to... Let's actually get another worker on there so we can start making some money. But honestly, charcoal is completely overrun. Let's just stop filling up our storage here, because that's going to fill up pretty quick. So yeah, let's stop exporting our charcoal. A little bit sad, but at least we can just keep our town supplied with that. Iron ore is completely out again. Wow, we got tons of iron slabs, so I'll probably want another worker on that. Let's maybe free up a couple more workers to do that. Let's get some more iron ore coming in. That will definitely help, and that's kind of going to be what's driving our economy. So honestly, if I could free up even another worker, at least for now, so we can have 4 on there. We got lots of planks, lots of tools to keep things nicely supplied. And I'm kind of just waiting till we can sell some sidearms. That's really going to be where our money comes in. So I need 180. We're saving up for that. And then raiders should be coming anytime soon. Oh my gosh, 73 spears kills. Maybe stop making spears and maybe focus on what can make the most amount of money. So let's sell some, let's make some more swords if we can. Like I said, I'm just saving up just so we can buy those trade routes, and then we can start planting some stuff. Yeah, 6 available living space, which is nice. So we're still doing good with that. And we are currently in December. So I think, whoa, that's an accident. Yeah, we got no oxen permanently assigned there. I wonder, should we get another horse? We only have 1 right now. Let's maybe get another one. I wouldn't mind spending the extra money. I think that's, if we can start moving some of this product, that would be nice. And we have 1 more worker available. Let's maybe get them on there just so we can start doing that. We already have 66 iron ore, so that is going to start going pretty quick. The more iron slabs we can make, the better. Oh my gosh, we're about to have so much money come in once we start selling all those swords. Yeah, 147, so that's perfect. Let's start selling some sidearms. We can get that, and let's set that to like 10. Honestly, just 0, because I don't think we're going to get any anytime soon. We can always make more, but let's sell them while we have them. We can sell them for 8 each. That's crazy. So we can start exporting those. That's going to be lots of money, and then we can start exporting our pole arms as well. So that will be ready for us next. Now that we have a little bit of money, let's start getting some apples. Oh, 72. See, that's ridiculous. What does it cost 72 for like a couple of apple seeds? That's kind of crazy. So let's do that. We had another family move in. Let's maybe get them on here as well. The more stuff we can collect and sell, the faster or the better. But as far as right now, I could probably go out and take a couple of bandit camps. We got a couple up here. So let's maybe take some guys. And, or you know what we could do? Let's see if we have any mercenaries we can hire. Oh yeah, these guys would be perfect. So they are coming from here. Let's get them up here. And we have a bandit camp right there. So we got 2. That should be actually perfect. They're very cheap to hire. And we should be able to keep our own people working. That's probably what's a little bit more important. We have our well, which is nice. How else could we bump up our approval rating? Probably having another worker on there. We do have some level 2 houses now, so we probably do need to start focusing on getting our tavern up and running. So I guess what we could do is start planning for that. We have our malt house here. So let's maybe have that right there. Enemy unit spotted. Where are our guys? Yeah. Oh, what happened here? Oh my gosh. Those guys got attacked. I don't know what happened to this unit. But they are winning, at least. So let's double team them. And then we can go collect that. This I might actually send to our treasury. Actually, we have tons of money now. Didn't realize that. So let's go over here and let's go take that one now. And actually there's another one that way. So we can just keep collecting these, send it to our treasury. And we should become a little bit of a powerhouse here. Now might be a pretty good time to check out our competition. So these guys got lots going on too. Kind of got a nice little circle around here with all their kind of market stuff in here. That's kind of cool. Team Green, what do they got going on? So they're right next to us. Like very, very close actually. So we probably want to attack these guys before they get any similar ideas. And Team Blue, honestly kind of like this town setup. You got some houses over here. Very, very congested, but that works for them for sure. I just can't wait to like see AI make towns, and I think it should be kind of like Stronghold. Like it should be based off of these characters that we have. Like we have all these characters. It's literally set up like Stronghold. Just make it similar. Like this guy should have his own castle plan out. And maybe like 5 variations of it. Same with like, you know, you have the rat and the snake. They'll have their preset castle things. But honestly, we're a little bit more sophisticated these days. So I think it could be even better. Let's get another worker on our bloomery. Yeah, we have 151 iron ore, so we definitely need to maybe prioritize getting some more iron slabs. We have our malt house up and ready, so honestly, if we could get another... I think this would be a good spot to have if we can upgrade this one. Let's see, what do we need? Forage goods, grains, fruits. So we should be able to get that. I think that would be a good brewery, especially because that's right across from here. Let's see, where are we right now? They're coming out. Let's go attack these guys. Quickly as you can, men. Should have a nice little charge. Oh yeah, nice charge. They are very, very cold. They're not... They turn around. Good job, men. They just turn their backs as soon as we charge in. There we go. Couldn't take too long to take these guys out. We definitely outnumber them. Tell me in the comments, what would you least likely or least want to be hit with? Like, look at this guy's club. That just seems like an absolute nightmare. I mean, really anything would suck, but that club looks just especially awful. Like, that thing could probably batter shields. Like, that'd be a pretty good weapon, actually. Okay, so we took out those guys. Or we are currently taking them out. Let's go take that bandit camp. Send that to our treasury, just so we have tons of money in there. Kind of just unlimited amounts if we can. And where is the last one? So we get the last one way in this top corner. Let's go take those guys out. And that should be a nice little boost to our economy as well. And if we could also... We have enough timber planks. Let's maybe get our manor house going here. That could probably be kind of just in the middle here, actually. Let's maybe do something like this. Let's kind of go like that maybe, and then I could probably build my manor. Well, let's maybe build it first. We can maybe figure that out after. So I think our manor house, I would like to get kind of just facing this way. Let's maybe turn Snap to Road off. I could maybe have it kind of tucked in here. Let's just get rid of that one tree. And we could also build this. So we could maybe have this just like that, kind of in the middle. And then I could kind of maybe build a little bit of a castle around this. Let's go ahead and commit that. Let's put that to highest priority just so we can get it done. And then we could probably start taxing our people. We could also probably get some barley. The major trade let's get. Actually, let's kind of focus on this first. So we have our pole arms here. Let's export those. Let's sell all of those. And if we could get another horse, that would be nice. I know there's fighting going on, but we should be fine. Yeah, we're exporting pole arms. That's good. And then we can keep making all that stuff. So should be able to start flying through that iron slabs. And actually we have tons, so honestly I'm just going to get another worker off of there and onto here. And then hopefully we can find a nice balance. We are out of food, but it is February, so I think I'd love to get our farms going. And we need some more oxen, honestly. I kind of dropped the ball on that. How many do I have right now? Only 5? Yeah, we definitely need to get them working, and raiders are coming any second now. Let's see here. Let's go take that. 6 days till raiders come. Let's send that to our treasury and disband them because we no longer need them. I think that's all of them. So that's perfect. Okay, now that we have some money, we have bought all of this stuff. I don't know if I did this. We have 138 shields. I could probably buy that as well. And maybe set that to like 30. Hopefully we can get some money for that. And if I could also make some helmets, that would be kind of nice. Can I upgrade any of these houses yet? I guess we're kind of just waiting on some stuff. Okay, well, let's start doing this. Let's get some apples. Let's at least get those planted on all of these really big plots. Like, these would be good for apples as well. I can't believe we're out of planks. Yikes. Okay, it's February. We also need to get some people on our farming. So I guess we could probably start with these guys. Let's get a couple oxen on there. And we can at least start doing that. We have our malt house. Did I ever order barley? I don't know if I did that. So let's buy that. Let's import some barley. And I'm going to order like 30 of it at a time. Maybe 20. Should be at least a good start. Let's import some barley. And then I could start making some malt and then hopefully some food or ale is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, right now we got lots of tools. I think let's maybe stop making tools. I might actually limit this. So our smithy, let's put a limit on that. 25 is probably fine. And then let's kind of just do that. And in fact, I could probably free them up for right now. Let's stop exporting tools. Let's just keep the 25 that we have. And that's less for them to collect anyway. Let's get them on our farm. And then we can use all of that extra iron slabs towards making weapons. Like, we have tons of pole arms, lots of shields to sell. So hopefully we can do that. And in fact, we do have so many shields. Let's start making some small shields. Okay, we are about to be attacked. So is that... They might not even attack us. They're actually going to attack these guys, it look like. And they are coming in hot, so hopefully they have some soldiers to defend themselves. Oh yeah, they should be just fine. Team Blue, they're coming out. And actually, they're not... Okay, they are going for this region, so... What if they end up just sneaking all the way to ours? That would be kind of unfortunate, but they're going to get some influence from this. I don't know how much, but they should be able to take these guys out pretty fast. And then they're going to get some influence from that. Got those guys in the background too, so yeah, they're going to take them out. I bet you they're going to try and take a region, which I will definitely be fighting them for. And then we won't have to use our own influence for that. Let's get a couple of workers on our fishermen, because we got no food right now. So yeah, we definitely want to do that. And then that is also growing. Let's maybe take a worker off of that. We can get some berries. And then this is doing pretty good. So yeah, let's order a couple more oxen if we can. In about 3 days we can order some more. Look at that, they've already started on that. And let's see, now we can get another ox. So what I might even do, we have lots of oxen. I'm gonna get a family over here as well. And then I can use even more oxen. Yeah, see, they're trying to take that region. So what are they trying to take? Not ours, they're trying to take this one, so I definitely want to fight them for that. So let's get some mercenaries out here. This is about all that we can handle. So let's hire them. And let's get them into that region. Fight's probably just going to be over here. You know what, let's maybe kind of go on top of the hill for now. Yeah, hopefully we can take that. That would be kind of sweet. They are already pushing their soldiers forward, I would imagine. Or maybe they're stuck, who knows. But yeah, if I can get as many workers on here as possible, that would be nice. Still have lots of iron ore, making lots of iron slabs, so we are doing just fine there. And the money that we have, we need to start spending some of that. Gotta spend some before you can make some, right? So let's do that. Let's get some animals. Let's get some goats. The reason I get goats over pigs is because it kind of gives you both. Like you want that, you want to be able to tan it into leather. Yeah, we're out of money already. That's crazy. Yeah, hopefully we can make some, or get some food here. Getting this started is going to be pretty important. And then if I could free up one more family, we could have one more on here, kind of 2 each, and then we can run a couple more oxen. So there we go, that should be good. How are we doing for firewood? We probably need to start changing that into some charcoal if we can. See, let's maybe run 2. I am of the opinion that it is more efficient to have 1 on each, because then you can kind of have 6 of these things running at the same time. So I'm going to trust that intuition. We'll get these guys into position, and then I'm not sure if how much they're going to send at us. There's no other mercenaries available. Yeah, let's at least wait till here, and then hopefully it's enough. I don't know. We're in April now. I think there should be some more mercenaries. Let's maybe hire these guys just in case. Okay, let's do that. And we are actually coming right through here, so we may even end up fighting these guys sooner than we would have liked. It'd be kind of nice to... They might be stuck, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, let's get this battle underway. Battlefield is way over here, so let's get them all the way over here. Let's push forward into there. Let's see, are they pushing forward now? Yes, they are. They are going to begin to march very, very slowly. Yeah, there we go. So they're going to meet us into battle there. I don't know if they have any other money or resources to be able to send at us, but if we could keep these guys busy for now, that'd be kind of nice. Here they are attacking us, actually. They are attacking us, so this battle might actually begin a little bit sooner than we would have liked. Let's kind of go this way. Where are these guys? Let's maybe form up. Oh my gosh, they caught us. Yikes. Let's maybe run this way. And let's charge these guys in here. So we got just these guys, I think. I don't know where the rest of them are. Did they go around maybe? Yeah, let's make sure we take these guys out. Where did they? Yeah, let's take them out. So we got our archers. Let's maybe spread out here. Honestly, if I can just keep them there, I can attack them there. Yeah, let's maybe form up right here and then we can get some side shots on them. And they should have another unit coming in. I don't know where they went. Yeah, if we could take out this unit now, that would be amazing. I'll zoom in here so we can get some crazy archer fire right into their backs. Can you imagine taking an arrow right in your back? That'd be just the worst feeling ever, I think. You just try not to die from the front and then you just get shot in the back. That'd be terrible. Okay, we took them out. I have no idea where the other guys went, but the rest of our army is going to show up and be ready to go. Oh, they're fighting right down to the last man. Okay, let's get these guys into position. I don't know where the rest of them are. Well, let's maybe just continue on up here. See, they actually did send them there. So let's get all of our men in position there. We need to start getting some food if we can. It is nighttime again. Let's maybe get another worker on here. We finally had somebody move in. And if we could start making some ale, that would be nice. We have some barley now. Still not done the malt house, so we definitely need to make sure we get that thing done. Yeah, we're getting some iron slabs. Making lots of weapons. Okay, that should be good. What else do we want to do? So, are there any bigger plots? Like, these are actually pretty big. Let's maybe get some carrots. And cabbages if we can. Those are kind of ready to go. Those are being built. What else can we do? This one maybe. Cabbages, perfect. And then any other places that we can get some goats would be nice. Can't quite afford them, so that's good. So we are getting a pretty good influence out of all this. We could probably even take a couple of regions if we wanted to. Yeah, here we go. Oh! Attack, men! Attack! Oh, the battle has begun early. So if we could take them out, that would be nice. Come on. I guess they don't want to shoot their own guys. So yeah, we took them out. That's perfect. Let's continue on into the battlefield. We're currently winning. I don't even think they have any guys here. So we may not even need all of these guys, but we just had to pay for them again. Ah, I'm hesitant. Do I want to maybe get rid of these guys? Or I could get rid of them. Like, I don't want to pay them again, but these guys will have, their renewing is coming up. 5 days. Yeah, I'm actually gonna get rid of these guys. Sucks that I paid for them, but I just don't want to have to pay for them again. I think we'll maybe take the risk. So that should be good. They are gonna hold that down. And I think our manor is done now, so that's perfect. We can probably start taxing. Let's just do like, or do we want to tax? I kind of want just people to move in if possible. That would be kind of nice, I'm not gonna lie. Let's maybe build... Yeah, we don't have enough planks for that. How do we not have enough planks? We might even be out of oxen, to be honest. We got this hitching post. And I think there's one up here as well. So let's buy that. And our balance of our iron ore to iron slabs. Actually, we got nobody on here, so we definitely need to get somebody on there again. Let's maybe get a couple of workers over there getting some more iron. And then the other thing we need to do is maybe get our windmill, which we need planks for, I guess, right now. But yeah, we're currently winning this. Hopefully they actually attack us so we can claim the win. But right now, I guess we're just sitting there and paying for 2 units, unfortunately. So they could just... Oh, man. That would not be good. So I don't even know if that's worth it at that point. They haven't got any more mercenaries to send at us. Yeah, I don't know. I may have to just bite the bullet and pay for them. Our own soldiers, yeah, we just don't have enough. Like, we're still missing some recruits. So the more houses we build, the better, I think. Like a lot of these, let's maybe get some expanded plots on some of these if we can. These are kind of ready. Let's maybe get some of those. Apiaries, stuff like that. And, what else do you want to do? So these are ready to go. Let's get some goats. And I think all of these are good. So they are planted, kind of ready to go. And we are still waiting on some planks. Let's maybe get another worker on our fields just so we can make sure we get all this done. Yeah, we're gonna have to pay for all those guys again, unfortunately. Okay, enemy has spotted, so they are bringing out some more guys. Just 1 unit of brigands. That'll at least be enough to win the battle. So let's just take these guys out. Battle begins. That's what you need, and then that should be a quick win for us. And then we can finally disband these guys. So now we own this region. Perfect. We now own that region, so let's get rid of these guys. Don't have to pay for them again. Do we want to build here? We got berries, rich clay. I mean, stone would be nice. I guess we'll kind of just wait and see. That's not really the best one. What about this one, though? Everything's just... See, the problem with the regions is everything's so spread out. Like, you got rich berries here for some reason. I don't know why they're not near the trees. Yeah, this region isn't great. So I don't know if that would be super ideal. As far as our berries, how are we doing? Like, this is supposed to be growing, but it's just like barely growing. I don't even know if it's worth it to get that anymore, but yeah, that's at 239. Going through the fish pretty quick, so hopefully we can be fine there. I might have to even permanently assign an ox to here. Let's kind of just free up as many oxen as we can. We also have a couple... Yeah, if we could get some planks. Man, what's going on here? Okay, there we go. Now we can upgrade that. Never mind. They already took it all. Okay, we can get that. As far as our shields, like, honestly, I might even just pause that for a second. Like, we need some more planks for sure. So let's just wait till they get a bunch more planks here. They should be able to make quite a bit. We're getting some more iron ore. Did they get all of this done? I think they did for the most part. See, look at that. That's actually pretty good for barley. And then all of these fields are pretty good. So I think they are done. So that's awesome. And I might even just free up our oxen just to help out with everything. So that gives us a lot more. Let's get a bunch more iron ore. And let's focus on this. Let's get one worker on our malt house. And then we can get that completely maxed out. So let's start getting some iron slabs. Yeah, we got some barley. We could turn that into malt. And then we also still need to have this done. So let's get that built up. And then we can get our brewery. Oh my gosh, we just had a nice little payment. What did they just sell? I think you can actually tell here. So go to records. We just sold, so all time last, let's go current month. Oh yeah. We just got, I guess, quite a bit. What about last 30 days? That is not checking out. I wonder what happened there. So we got a bunch of money. Yeah, I definitely don't need to, like, we got, well, let's maybe do a 10% land tax for a second. And let's make sure we get all of these ready to go. So let's do some orchards on these nice big ones. Maybe a vegetable garden. And I think the rest of them are pretty good to go. Oh, you know what? I bet you we have some... No, we don't have any hides yet. We will want some of the future. But yeah, let's maybe upgrade some of these houses. I guess these are ready to go. Okay, that's fine. I'd love to get some more houses if I can. Where can we do that? So probably here. Actually, we definitely need some more houses. Let's turn on snap to roads. Let's get some houses here. I could probably do something like that. That's actually kind of cool. And then maybe go up. And do something like that. And then I could get a couple of houses. Just in this location. Nope, never mind. It's too steep to build. Okay, what else can we do? Probably need another granary worker. That would keep us nice and happy. We are going to get some ale pretty soon. And planks are doing fairly well. Yeah, I got those guys paused. Let's maybe upgrade some of these. Let's get some expanded burgage plots here. We definitely need more space. Get some apples. Hopefully that's not too expensive. Some cabbages. And we're currently out of timber, so I guess that's a good thing. Oh, they have completely cleared that out. So we probably want to start planting some trees if possible. So let's get a couple of those, but I guess we'll have to, let's get a new spot here. I guess they can maybe start chopping around there. And these guys have also maxed out what they can do. So let's do that. Okay, we are in August. It's going to be harvest season pretty soon. I guess, no, it probably won't be ready, so that'll be ready for the next year. Unfortunately, we were a little bit late to it. What could we do in the meantime? So actually, we have a one family that we could probably put our granary. Might be a pretty good idea. And if we have any planks, which we do, I'm going to get this thing built up. So let's maybe put that even like... That might be kind of a weird spot. I could probably just put it like here, maybe. Where's good? See, in here, it's not good because the wind kind of keeps it all from being good. Let's maybe put it like... This is probably our best bet, honestly. Kind of just like right here. I don't know if I love it going there just because our manor house is kind of in the way, and I'd kind of like to... Let's be real, I'm not building a fence. I don't really have rich stone anyway, and nor can I afford to buy it, or especially enough that we're going to be needing. So yeah, let's just do 10% there. We got lots of influence. I think that's a good spot. And then if we're going to get some communal ovens, I think they would be kind of good, like right in here maybe. I think I could only really get one, so I might as well keep those trees. Let's put one there. Maybe one over here, but we are out of timber, so we gotta wait a little bit more. I need to get... See, we're still waiting for some timber now, so hopefully we can get some pretty quickly here, and then we can start replanting a bunch of trees. That is quite the steep incline. Honestly, this is what they do today. Like, they chop these trees. It's kind of crazy. Good job if you work in the forestry industry. That's kind of nuts if you ask me. So as far as our food, we have 6 months. Oh man, I wonder if I should even take this a little bit further. How much fish do we have? 96 carp. Berries are a little bit low, but they are collecting them. I don't really know. Let's take one family back for sure. Let's just do it. Let's set that to 150. 150, and then we can begin to fish again, and we have some more of these guys coming in. So they're actually going for... Wait, what just happened? They got those guys out. They are going for Team Yellow, I believe. So yeah, here they come. Oh, I got these bandits in here too. I should go take that actually. Oh, this is a... Oh, I'm confused. Okay, so they're going for that region, which is fine. So they're actually going to go take that as well. So yeah, we definitely won't be going for that. We do have a couple more families available here, so I'd love to get... Do we have any ale yet? We built this up so we can get rid of that and get a brewery now, because I think we should have some malts. Yeah, we got 32 malt now, so that is helpful. And we should be able to get tons of money now. Get that built up. I could probably free up a couple people here because I think we're pretty well under control for the most part. Could I, we're not being burnt to the ground here, are we? What else do I have that we can sell? Probably these things. I can't sell them for much though, so honestly I might as well just keep them. And we're exporting shields. Oh, they're taking that region now. Team Yellow, so I might want to fight them for that. This is all that we have, so I'm gonna actually try and fight them for that. We do have quite a few of our own men. It kind of sucks that that's all the mercenaries that are available though, but we will just do what we can. Hopefully we can get some planks here. I guess for the most part we are kind of running out of planks that way. We have lots of workers available, so we got 4 on there. This is completely maxed out. Is that... Honestly, I could probably even do with another bloomery. We probably have one more right there. And what else could we do? Probably a tannery, but we're kind of just out of planks for now, so... Oh, we're completely out of firewood actually, so let's get that going. But let's make sure we get this battle started. So yeah, we got these guys in here. I will have to send over some of our own guys, unfortunately, so let's get them over the hill. And this is where it gets interesting. Hopefully we don't just get absolutely wrecked. That would be very unfortunate. But yeah, let's form up our army kind of in the trees. Might be nice. And let's make sure. Okay, we actually have some more guys we can get. Let's get these archers. I think that would be pretty helpful to get. Let's wait till our guys get a little bit closer. So they are... Let's select where the battlefield... So it's actually back here, which is kind of nice for us. Let's kind of set up right in the opening there, and then our guys can kind of flank them. Let's get them set up there. But yeah, here they come. That's not too bad. Actually, we might even be able to beat them with the guys that we have. I don't think they're bringing in any mercenaries either. Yeah, let's kind of send these guys in just in case. Bring them up the hill. At least we kind of cleared out a little path for them. Yeah, battle has begun. So let's see if we can get this done here. So here they come. Let's form up these guys. A nice big formation. And I actually like where these archers are. So let's form up right. Yeah, let's maybe go with what they've done. Archers, they can go on the sides. And then we can rain down some fire on them. Okay, they're getting a little bit closer. Here comes the archers. They're about to fire now. Getting ready for a couple of volleys. Again, I wish archers were just a little bit better. It's kind of unfortunate that they suck so much, especially in this current state of the game. All you gotta do is buff them a little bit. Even with Wiimote, I've used a couple times, you can actually add any attack from mercenary or like footmen or archers is just an insta kill. So it's just a little bit more like these guys would have been deleted already, basically. So just a little bit unfortunate. Let's push forward our guys a little bit. Let's advance and let's maybe charge and actually let's maybe kind of hold our ground if we can. Let's see if we can. Let's maybe take these guys off to the sides. See if we can get some flanking shots, because that would be kind of ideal. Let's maybe push in here. Charge in men. And let's just get them set up right there. Maybe right on the side. So this should work out in our favor, hopefully. Let's actually just get our guys right there and then we can start firing. Yeah, let's take them out. Take out those guys. And actually, we just absolutely melted that unit. That's kind of crazy. Let's take out these guys if we can. We're doing pretty good over here. So now let's just watch the carnage unfold. Oh, I love the lighting in this game. Especially with the day and night cycle. Where's our sun right now? It kind of crested over the hill there, it looks like. It is gone. And it is almost nighttime. So yeah, we're taking these guys out. Shouldn't have any issues. Let's maybe focus our fire on them now. There we go. Charge in men. And that should be a victory, which is kind of nice. We're going to control 3 regions now without spending any influence, so that's kind of nice. Definitely needed. Let's get a little bit closer here. So that should be a victory any second now. Victory, victory. So yeah, 3 guys left. That should be cleaned up. Might as well just disband them. Is that a victory? Yeah, there we go. So we never actually needed our own guys. Let's get our own guys back to work if we can. We missed harvest season, which is fine. There will be lots of stuff for us to collect. I guess most of this is already fully grown, but yeah, let's get these guys back to work. And we're kind of just missing equipment right now. Let's make some more spears if we can. Let's get that set up. Let's make some spears. These guys, yeah, sidearms and pole arms. And we are actually running out of tools, so we probably want to make a few more of those if we can. Let's quickly get somebody on our smithy, just so we can get about 25 of those. And I also wouldn't mind getting a couple more oxen. Let's maybe upgrade that. Finally got some planks again, hopefully. Honestly, let's just, let's chop down some of these trees if we can. Let's do those ones, and then these we could probably do kind of just like this area. Might be good. Yeah, this little patch I kind of want to just keep around if I can. So they should be able to do pretty good there. It's October. Our fish, we basically got as much as we could, and I think getting the extra 50 was probably a little bit helpful. Yeah, we can free up these families again. What else? We just had another family move in. Hopefully we can get some spears made and increase our army here a little bit. So let's get these guys ready to go. Now we can increase our numbers. We're actually in the hole 19 forest items. So let's actually set this up. So let's go. We don't want to sell all of them. We want to keep maybe like 15, maybe 10. Pole arms, we could sell all those, and spears we'll keep maybe 10 as well. Well, I don't know. Yeah, let's just do that. Then we'll just have to keep making them as all. And then as far as helmets, like I should probably start making some some helmets. But I guess I just need some timber and planks right now. Man, I need to start like... Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get another logging camp over here. Oh my gosh, I don't even have enough timber to do that. That's kind of crazy. So we got 21 planks. Let's actually just stop that. Let's get a bunch more timber if possible. Just enough to get another one. And I'm just going to put it like over here. And then I could start taking out all of these trees. I think that would be quite nice. And then other trees that we could take out. Yeah, that's kind of close. Let's actually just get that right there as well. Let's get that built, and then we can get that finished off. And then this is ready to go. Let's get a couple families on there, and now we have 5, or I guess 4 bloomeries. Definitely needed because we have a lot of iron ore to collect and turn into some stuff. We already have 16 tools, so that is also nice. And we have lots of ale, so let's actually upgrade this thing and get that going. That will make people probably pretty happy. And yeah, we just really need timber and planks. So we kind of have that one. Let's maybe get another saw pit over here if we can. So honestly, I probably should have taken a road through here, but I guess I could maybe do the same thing here. And just do that, and then I could get another road kind of just behind here maybe. Kind of just like that, and we kind of have the same thing going on. So let's just take this all the way around. Like so. And then I could get another saw pit in here. So let's maybe have one right on the corner there. Okay, we are in December now. We don't have a royal tax yet, but we are doing pretty good for our treasury. It's December. Honestly, now's probably a pretty good time to attack another region. So if we're going to attack another one, let's take a look at their resources. This one's nice. You got rich stone, which is actually right close to us. So if we wanted to build a castle, we could. Rich salt. I can't imagine they have, they probably have lots of money, but food. What are they doing for food? And mushrooms over there? They might be dead. Is there anybody even here? How are they feeding themselves? They don't even have farms. What about these guys? And I've actually noticed they can't really do anything with farms. They got rich mushrooms, rich wild animals. As far as other resources, that's it. They've already exhausted all the other resources. They're left with just food. What about these guys? They have nothing too. So honestly, this is probably our best bet. Let's see what we have for mercenaries. Oh yeah, let's hire all of these guys. And let's just overwhelm them with awesomeness. So let's get them set up like that. And I think the majority of them are coming, so coming from there. And we got these guys coming from here. So they could actually probably just stay in the trees there. These guys could kind of come into the trees here, and then we can attack from both ends. This is all I want out of Manor Lords. I want to be able to just attack this region and this town, burn everything to the ground, and then loot them. Like, I don't necessarily want this place. It'd be cool to have it. But, like, I just want to sack the whole... Like, I gotta be able to decide if I want to just, like, destroy everything or just, like, annex them might be kind of cool. And I want to be able to do it whenever I want. Like, I don't want this, like... I don't know. I'm just nitpicking at this point. Manor Lords is great, but I don't want to have to fight over here if I don't want to. Like, I feel like you should be able to just burn this. I think that's just taking away from the immersion. It'd be kind of cool if you could do that. I could maybe get... No, we definitely don't need another mine. Yeah, we are absolutely flying through this. We probably should get a couple of these houses upgraded. So let's make sure this is done. We actually don't even have anybody on here for some reason. So let's make sure we are getting some planks. This should be ready to go. So let's get somebody on there. And then we could literally just chop all of these down. Same with that. So if we could free up some people. Honestly, let's just have one on there. One on there. And then I'm just going to get the rest of them over here. Let's just do that instead. Because they will be able to get a lot more trees over here. And then hopefully we can replant some over the other side. Yeah, it's probably a little bit better. And then hopefully we can get some more planks. So that should help. And I guess the only other issue right now... Yeah, all of our timber is over here. We need to move our... Kind of shift everything over here until we can get some trees replanted maybe. So what can we do? We could get some of these. Let's maybe just get a few of those built up. The snow is starting to come in. Let's see, our guys in place. Got them into place and they are slowly coming in. I don't think I'll need my own guys, but I guess we'll kind of see here. Yeah, things are going quite well. I should probably get some more workers in our storehouse. But we are supplying ale to everybody now, which is nice. It's quite expensive, but yeah, we are definitely able to keep up. And in fact, we probably have too much going on here. I think maybe just one on there might be nice. We can get this thing built up and then I can start producing some planks over there. But yeah, right now, we got a little bit of planks, so let's maybe take them off of there. I'm actually just going to take all of these guys off here. I'm just going to shift everything to the other side until we get everything redone. But yeah, we'll get a little bit more planks there if we can. And now we should be able to get a bunch more firewood. So let's get somebody on our saw pit. Let's make sure these are going. Yeah, we actually have tons of charcoal, so we probably don't even need any more firewood, to be honest. Let's just get a little bit more. So we're going to have to pay these guys again. I think they are in place. Let's set claims to Team Green and see what lies ahead. Okay, we got, looks like their battlefield's going to be held over here. They are coming out right out of there. So let's just push forward right into their town. And I'm going to actually go around so we can actually get them into the battlefield and ready to go. Let's maybe push right forward. Are they attacking our town? What are they doing? So let's, so they actually are just coming right for us here. I could keep them occupied. Well, let's maybe run around just so we can get into the circle. We need the battle to begin. Otherwise, this won't work. So they are holding off, actually. The archers are absolutely melting those guys. What the heck? Okay, battlefield's got to start, right? Okay, there we go. Let's charge these guys. Oh, see, they're running away. They're playing chicken. So we got these guys in here. Let's get them into position. But yeah, our archers absolutely melted those guys. So let's move them in. Hopefully they don't get killed by peasants. But the thing that sucks about this is, like, we're going to end up taking all these guys out. And then there'll be nobody left in the town for what we have left over. But I mean, that is kind of realistic. I think it'd be kind of cooler if, like, you just held them hostage, be like, okay, we'll either work for us or you die or something like that. or you have to move in some of your own population over. But either way, game is pretty sweet. Can't really complain too much. And obviously it's not done yet, so let's get these guys in here. There's only one unit there. I don't know where the rest of them are. These guys are shooting at somebody. Oh, shooting at them. Which they are just being little chickens. Let's do like an overhead. That's actually cool. Like if you guys have seen The King, I feel like they did a shot like this, or I think there's even more overhead. Very epic. So we took them out. Let's press on. Move forward. Take out these guys. Probably only need one unit to take them out. And let's press forward and take them out now. It's completely overwhelming, these guys. I don't know where these guys are going to come through, but I think they should be able to squeak through. Yeah, they are just like running away or something. Honestly, I might even just attack them. Oh yeah, they're able to kind of squeak through that. That's actually kind of cool that the pathfinding is able to go through there. That is neat. Okay, so we are still working on those guys. Let's take them out. Our archers are firing in. We have some pathfinding issues. They are struggling. Or maybe they're just panicking. Who knows? But they have chosen to attack our archers. Which our guys have said, nope. No, you don't. Don't kill that horse. I want to keep that horse. Don't you dare. Can I? No, you can't actually do anything with it. Do not kill the horse. It's very important that we keep him. Hey, our archers are actually doing something. Love this. Come on, man. Do some good work. Okay, should be able to take them out. Let's just speed this up a little bit. And that should be a victory. And a ownership change. Oh, whoa. Whoa! Where'd those guys come from? What the heck? They're bringing in a bunch more guys here. Let's take them out. That should be a victory now. There we go. Victory. And now we own this region. So that's actually perfect. This is probably the best one that we could have gone for. Let's disband all of these guys. Or honestly, should I just keep them around? No, I actually don't have enough anyway. So let's just disband them. And we have a decent little army here now. We have... Let's see what we have. So we have a ton of money. So the first thing I'm going to do is upgrade my town first of all. Which I guess we could do something with the Stonemason station maybe. Let's see... Let's do that. So improve Stonemason station. Let's just do that one. As far as food, I don't know how they're still alive, to be honest. But yeah, they kind of got that going on. What did they even have for food? Mushrooms, pork. So they kind of just... Oh, and I guess carrots and all that stuff. So they've kept themselves fairly alive. So that's good. They... doing that, but yeah, we definitely need to start taxing these guys. So let's just do like a... Let's just go nuts, like a 40% tax. I don't really care about their happiness. There's not really much people left anybody or anywhere. Anyway, is what I meant to say. As far as their own army, I guess we're just waiting for people to move back in. Because we basically killed them all. Got some dead bodies in here, so I may even need a corpse bit, to be honest. I guess I could give them that at the very least. Okay, as far as over here, we got 3 on there. I'm actually just gonna... Well, you know what? I guess we probably need to... I guess all of these guys are our own, or I don't know how that works, because they're for both of our regions, so I think all of them will be there. Let's just keep them on there. They need actually charcoal or rubble stone. I don't know why they need rubble stone, but they have actually upgraded this, which is interesting. So we have rich stone over here, so that's amazing. If we are, let's kind of check everything out. So we got a corpse pit here actually, so they are working. We'll just free up a couple of workers. We only need 1 on there. We have our salt So we got lots of firewood. I guess this is where all our competition was. Yeah, we got lots of rubble stone, lots of mortar, which we could sell. Where is our trading post? We got a lime kiln here, so let's definitely start selling some of that. We also have some spears and shields of our own, so let's get a few soldiers here. Here's our trading post right here. All of our guys came out here, so let's make sure we're selling all of this. That is still doing fine. Let's actually buy that since we have unlimited money. Roof tiles. So we have that, which we're also selling. Should have enough horses. We're importing iron ore, which I guess we could probably stop doing because I think I got some hides. Honestly, we have so much money, so we might as well keep doing that. But we don't need that much by any means. We're buying it for 11, so let's keep doing that. Shoes, I don't think we've made any shoes yet, but we have lots of salt, which is nice. And then we're exporting some charcoal, which they're still able to get some for, so that's probably fine. Honestly, I'm just going to let these guys kind of live their lives. I've done enough harm to them. I guess let's just, we have our smithy. We don't need 2 workers on there. And we have our saw pits. Yeah, they're kind of just living their lives, so let's just let them do that. We're doing a 40% tax on them, so that should chew up that money pretty quickly. And I guess we might as well get some workers. Clay furnace, so I don't even think we have any more clay. Yeah, we're completely out of clay, so I don't know why they still have them on there. Bloomery, let's do that. And where is our blacksmith? So yeah, we're still making some spears. And shields should be not too far right here. Which I guess we probably don't need to make any more shields, to be honest. So let's just pause it, I guess. Got lots of planks, dress stones. Yeah, let's continue to sell all that stuff. Where is our... There are a lime kiln there. Where's our stonemason station? Hopefully it's not in a super weird spot. Here's our stonemason station. So honestly, let's get another one of those. Right in front. So let's get that built up, and then I could get a bunch more workers on there. And hopefully sell some of that. Yeah, they're making tons of money over here. I still don't understand how they collect 7,000. Like, I've done everything in my power to make that money, and I just can't. Like, I got 1,000. That's about as good as I'm good for. So, what else could we do? So we could upgrade some houses now. We honestly should do that, but we're out of timber now. But we have them kind of working. Let's actually get some workers on here. So let's go 2 there. They can kind of replant in... Let's just do all of it in this whole area. Same with these guys. So let's get 2 on there. Hopefully they'll kind of do the same area. And let's kind of work on this now. And hopefully that's alright. But yeah, we have 4 months of food. All of this should be a nice little harvest at least. Like 104. Yeah, we should have quite a bit to harvest. And a decent amount of barley too, so it's definitely better than nothing. Look at that, we got tons in our treasury now. And you know what, I think let's upgrade these guys for sure. Let's upgrade them, and then our other unit I also want to do, but we'll have to upgrade our manor house as well. So let's get one of these, let's just plop it right next to there. Get that built, and hopefully they can do it pretty quickly. I think this thing is already almost done. We also need to sell some of our rubble stone. Let's go back to our trading post. Let's sell some of this stuff. We definitely don't need that much. Let's keep like 30 of it. And then maybe, what the heck, let's order another ox. Okay, there we go. We're doing pretty good over here. So we don't really need to worry about it anymore than that. Did we get them to send some stuff over here though? Like, I could probably send them some iron ore for like I guess we can't really send them food, but we got lots of fuel. They also do. Yeah, there's not really anything we could do about that. Iron slabs, we definitely have lots of those. And in fact, I might even start selling some. Like, let's get another worker on here. We got 3 horses. Let's start selling some iron slabs. That would probably be pretty nice. Or we could probably, we got our smithy going. Let's just let them make at their heart's content. Let's not do that. Actually, I think we also have this. I think I'm going to turn that into a armorer's workshop. And we could probably even get a couple more smithies as well. So let's just upgrade as many houses as we can. This one's also done. And we have lots of planks now. So let's maybe stop getting planks for a little bit. We got 2 on there. They're going to start replanting for us. Let's get a little bit more timber. So yeah, let's just kind of do that. And then we can get some timber, hopefully. We also have a saw pit there, so let's take that off. Let's take that one off, and then they can kind of balance a little bit there. Yeah, honestly, what I might do, let's get another one of these. I wouldn't mind having another one, but everything else, so we can upgrade a few more houses. So this thing's almost done. That's gonna be nice. We got an armorer's workshop now. Let's definitely make some helmets for our guys. And that should chew through that iron slab pretty quickly now. And we're also making tools to our heart's content. So that should also be nice. Let's change this to a blacksmith's workshop. What do I want to do? I guess I maybe could. Yeah, what the heck? Let's make some iron parts or something. We can do that. So we're selling spears, sidearms, and pole arms. That is excellent. And we also want to sell some... We're probably going to make some iron parts right away here. So let's do that. And these we can just sell all of them. So export those. With this one. So this one's ready to go. Let's make some iron parts now. We're kind of just making all of that stuff. So yeah, we should definitely be able to fly through the iron slabs now. And let's upgrade another house if possible. So this one's also ready to go. Let's change that to a armorer's workshop as well. Yeah, having all those helmets is definitely going to help. This thing's ready to go, so let's get all of them. 5,000 in our treasury. That's amazing. So we have a decent little army here, actually. So we're missing a little bit more equipment. Some small shields. So let's maybe get that going again. I don't remember pausing it, but yeah, there we go. Yeah, let's keep making some spears. What else do we need to upgrade these? So garments. Yeah, I could get some garments, animal produce. That's probably fine. Let's keep doing that. And honestly, we need some more houses. We probably need a few more houses if possible. So let's upgrade some of these. And this one's ready to go. I don't think I ever did anything with these, did I? Let's do some vegetable gardens just to make sure we get some more food. Okay, it's April. All of this is done and kind of ready to go. I wouldn't mind getting a few more houses. Where else could I put some? So this thing's ready to go as well. I could get some houses in here, perhaps. Might be a good spot. Let's maybe do that. Let's get a few houses in this area. Let's maybe just go to there. Like I could get... Let's maybe do that. It'll get rid of a couple of those roads, but then we can just kind of come straight down there. And then get a few more in here. And these, yeah, let's just do that. That'll give us quite a bit more houses. And then I could also build some over here. Yeah, we are definitely flying through the timber now, so that's good. What else can we do? So we have a small stable here. Let's get another ox. And I wouldn't mind... I bet you we're going to start... Let's maybe get another... Actually, no, what we need to do is get another worker on our storehouse. Yeah, we got lots of stuff to collect, so let's do that. And then hopefully we'll be able to make less charcoal, because we definitely have lots of it. And then come harvest season time, we're going to have a lot of stuff here, so that'll be nice as well. And let's maybe actually get a couple more hitching posts if we can. I could probably put one right That'll uproot that tree. Where do I want to put this? Maybe right there. Put a few in there maybe. And we also have this ready to go, but they are kind of just... Yeah, I don't know. We're getting some timber. Oh, we're out of planks actually, so we need to get a worker doing that. Let's maybe just free them up. And then we can get them on our saw pit there. Yeah, we have 97 ale. That's amazing. Tons of iron ore, lots of iron slabs. This guy's ready to go, so let's make, yeah, probably some chainmail. Actually, let's start making some plate armor because we're gonna need some for upgrading these guys, our retinue units. So that might as well get some free upgrades there, and then we need 24 of those. So let's get. We had our plate armor. It's 1,200 just to buy that thing, but we can sell it for 16 each. Oh, that would be kind of worth it. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see if we can get that high first. Yeah, we have 105 ale. I don't think I really need any more barley. Let's maybe limit how much barley we get. At like 10 maybe. And then hopefully we can make some money here. Oh, let's also turn our tax off because we definitely have enough money now. Okay, these are also ready to go, but I definitely want to get... We're going to have a ton of plate armor. Hopefully. Like, we're going to start flying through those iron slabs. So, we need some more... Yeah, we got lots of extra living space. So, yeah, let's get these ready to go. Actually, these could probably be animal pens, maybe. I like the idea of having some more animal pens. We have 18 hides. I guess I could probably just sell the hides. Let's maybe see if there's a difference. So if we sold just the hides, they're 2 each, or we could sell the leather for 3 each. So yeah, we might as well turn it into leather if we can. So let's just do that, and then we can sell those. Let's just sell all of it. And then all we really need is 1 worker on here. So let's just get that set up somewhere. I guess we could just put it there for now. Let's make sure there's workers on all of those. Yeah, hopefully somebody will move in. I can't believe we don't have a royal tax yet. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, we're finally making some planks again. We have some small shields again. So yeah, we should have a nice full army here now. Kurt's missing, so that's good at least. And then over here, I think we could probably even get some more soldiers as well. Oh yeah, we definitely could. Let's get, honestly, a couple more. Yeah, that's perfect. That's actually a pretty decent army. That is very, very good. So there we go. Making lots of money here. We probably don't need to tax them that much anymore. Let's just do a 10% tax now. Just so they can be at least a little bit happy. But yeah, over here, we need to get some food again. Completely forgot about these, so let's focus on that. We got 130. Yes, we're flying through the iron slabs now, so could maybe we have 1 worker there. We also need to make sure we have enough for our farms. That shouldn't be an issue. We'll just take everybody off of there. Okay. Not too bad. Did I pause this? Let's pause that because we definitely have enough small shields now. Yeah, we're making some pretty good money now. So let's buy this plate armor, 1,400. Let's get that before it becomes too expensive. And let's just sell. We need what? 24, so 48. So let's set that to... Yeah, 48. If we can at least have that much, and then we can kind of just use them all, that should be quite nice. So yeah, let's make some of those. And honestly, I might even upgrade a few more of these. Because if I'm going to make a bunch of those, that would be an amazing way to make money. It takes 6 iron slabs to make 1, which is definitely insane. But I think we should be able to kind of keep up with it. So yeah, these are ready to go. Let's get some carrots and all of these. We also have some chainmail, which I don't know if we necessarily need. I guess our level 2 people can wear that stuff. But yeah, we have a bunch of helmets on these guys, which is nice. So that should be a decent little army. Here's what I'll do. These guys have tons of food, so I'm just gonna start doing a crazy tithe on them. Let's do like a 30% tithe. Maybe even a 40% tithe. I think they could probably survive off of that. And then hopefully we can get some influence. That would be nice. Still making some pretty decent money over here, so yeah, I'm not worried about that. Are we selling salt? Let's maybe see if we're selling that. Yes, we are exporting salt, which has gone down, so that's fine. Let's just keep doing that. Over here, August, we're almost in September now, so let's maybe get a bunch of workers on here, as well as some oxen ready to go. Okay, let's free up all of these guys, and honestly, let's kind of just take all of these guys off. We have lots of iron slabs and all that stuff, so let's just max this out. And what else could we do? So we got a decent amount of planks, rubble stone. We still have a decent amount of tools. Let's probably start selling some. No, we have enough tools. Let's stop making tools. That'd be a good idea, because then they're kind of burning through a lot of iron slabs, and I'd rather make more plate armor if I could. Honestly, I could probably just start selling all of the plate armor. I'd love to equip our guys more, but I feel like they would be just fine. So let's kind of just sell all of those. Let's just set that to 0. So yeah, set that to 0. That is good. And we can start, like, that's already like 80. That's crazy. So that should be pretty good money for us. Let's get more work on here. So yeah, it's almost September here. Harvest season is ready to go, so they should definitely get that stuff done pretty quickly. Okay, harvest season has started, so people are going to start coming over. Our entire army of farmers. Let's get another worker on there. They should have that done in probably about 20 seconds. So that should be nice. Are we... No, we're not taxing our guys at all. Let's make sure, actually, let's do a little bit more fishing here. Yeah, look at this. We're already getting lots of barley, which is nice, and lots of rye sheaves. That should keep them nice and busy. And then this is also doing supply and demand, so that's, yeah, they're nice and healthy. So we got 90 ale. That's perfect. I could maybe have a couple more granary workers, so if more people move in, I can do that. Yeah, we're gonna get a nice little harvest here. Like this field, I guess it's 26 barley, but these ones are very good. Okay, sweet. That'll be more food for us. We got lots of fuel, so I'm not really worried about that. That's actually crazy. They almost didn't get all this done. Are they gonna get this done? No way. Harvest season ended. They didn't even get it all done with all those guys. So let's make sure they can do all this. So we got, let's do barley, rye. I guess we're being attacked from somewhere now. This one, let's do rye and rye there. So yeah, we definitely used up all of that. This one we didn't quite get done. So let's see where these guys are. Team yellow, it looks like they're attacking team yellow, so I probably want... Where'd they come from? We'll see. Enemy unit spotted, so they're coming from here. I may be able to run up there. Should I try that? I feel like I should. Okay, Gopsburg. Let's see if there's any mercenaries I can get from there. Right there. So crossbowmen, let's do it. That would be perfect. So then I can literally just use the money that we have, transfer that into influence, which will be nice. So let's attack these guys. Actually, no. We can't even get influence with archers. I'm going to run our guys in. If we melee kill them, we will get the influence. So let's attack that way. You guys attack that way. Come on. Let's just put them there. And then hopefully we can have some melee kills here. think that should work. Oh, we're losing guys so fast though. They're not even gonna win that. Oh my gosh, they routed him. That's crazy. I didn't even get it anyway. That's so dumb. They're literally just gonna come take all that. Oh gosh. Okay, well, whatever. You can have it. They're probably gonna try and attack us or something, but whatever. It's fine. Okay, 211. Let's get another worker on there. And let's see. So that's right. Let's set that to barley, and then everything else should be good. I can't believe they weren't able to get that, but honestly, I might even just burn this field and set it to rye. I don't really care about the barley. So they should be able to get that done relatively quickly. October, so yeah, they should. I mean, let's maybe do this instead. Sometimes it's faster to just use how many people you have rather than oxen. So let's just have 2 oxen running on that. And we are already out of iron slabs, if you can believe it. So let's, yikes. Let's maybe free up. Let's keep 1 worker on there. Free up a couple more. So let's get some iron slabs coming in again. Let's do that. Yeah, we're completely out, so that is not good. Okay, this one's also ready to go. Let's get another armor's workshop. Then we can continue to just go through these and upgrade them. How are we struggling so much for timber? Okay, so we're probably good. I think we turned that off. Yeah, we paused it, so we should be able to keep our planks. We're making a bunch of spears still, which is fine. Yeah, we are nice and strong. We're basically just waiting for more influence now. It kind of sucks I wasn't able to get all that influence, but I think for the most part they got all this done. Hopefully. Let's see. And where's all our farmers? Probably had a lot more on here. Okay, this one's ready to go. We're making plate armor. Let's make some more plate armor. And this one, we're making helmets. So I think we probably have few extra helmets here. Let's make a little bit more plate armor actually. Let's just put all our focus towards plate armor. And we are completely out of iron ore now. Let's see, November. Did they get everything done here for the most part? Hopefully. They're doing barley there, so they're kind of just working on that. Oh man. I need a couple more workers there, but yeah, we're completely out of iron ore, so we need to get... Actually, it's December right now anyway, so let's just get all of that turned into grain, and then let's get that maxed out again. Okay, here comes the iron ore again, so that's excellent. Let's continue this up. Okay, perfect. And these are ready to go as well, so let's get some goats. And I guess we need to maybe get those built first. These are also ready for some goats. Oh, I actually don't have anybody in our tannery right now, so I should probably do that. We don't have anybody available. What am I gonna do? Firewood. We got tons of charcoal. That's probably enough to last us a lifetime. Actually, only 16 months worth. But let's get somebody on our tannery. And then I think we have this set to selling our leather. So yeah, we can definitely do that. We should have quite a bit of hides. So that's good. Yeah, we already have a ton of grain. So now we need somebody on that. They are done that, so it's good. And they are kind of working on that. Let's get somebody on here now. Start turning that grain into flour, and then we can make some bread. So that should be some good money for, or good food for us. Got 3 workers on there, no need to have them, and them as well. Let's actually get another worker on there, and then we can go to our communal ovens. And we can start making some bread. I don't know where the heck I put the other one. Oh gosh, we're being attacked by Team Yellow. Should I just attack them? That'll just be like a in your face. Okay, well, we're being attacked, so we honestly, let's just use all of the money we have. Might as well do some of that. Yeah, we definitely have enough soldiers of our own to defend. So I am not worried about being strong enough by any means. Got 4 on there, and we got a few more available. What else can we do? So we got 2 on there. We might as well put 1 more. Or I guess let's do this instead. So we have our communal oven there. And I thought I had another one. We got our forester's hut there. Where the heck? I guess we could get all carrots here before we forget. And maybe some cabbages. Where was our other communal oven? So I think it was kind of... We put 1 there. I thought I got 2. We have our smithy up there, fisherman's hut there. Okay, maybe I only got 1. Unless I'm going crazy, but no, I don't think so. So let's maybe get another one. We got these ready to go, so we can definitely upgrade those. So yeah, let's get another communal oven, I guess. Let's just put it up here. I think I was gonna put 1, but I ran out of timber. I think that's kind of what happens. So yeah, we have lots of grain. That should go pretty quick. So yeah, if we could make some more bread, that would be nice. Okay, let's maybe get this battle underway. I don't know what they're gonna send at us. What do we have for mercenaries? I don't think we can really hire much, but they have brought out their guys. Is that all they're gonna be? Is that all you can conjure, Saruman? Oh man, is that it? Seriously? So we have these guys here already, which we can just keep them there. Let's maybe just keep them on the outskirts. We might not even need our other guys, but honestly, let's get them over here. Yeah, they are all... Let's just get all of them over here. And then we can basically just use them to defend. We don't even need to use our own town. That's the best part about being a superpower. You can just be like, hey, you, get your guys over here. So let's get them just walking. And we got these guys coming out as well. So here they come. I don't know. I don't really see them, I guess. Oh, whoa. These guys might actually keep them kind of busy, but I don't really know if I want that. I kind of want to just win the battle. Well, let's get these guys over here. Right there, and then I can put my archers behind them. Or I can kind of keep my archers... Yeah, I don't know where they are. They might be here soon, actually. So they are... Okay, right there. Let's actually run as fast as we can. Right up the hill. Run, men, run. Let's make sure they get into the circle first. Yeah, let's make sure these guys get in here. Let's just form up right there. They are coming in hot, so let's make sure we are set up here. Let's maybe go just like that. And the battlefield is right in here, so let's just basically charge them here. Let's get these guys off to the sides. And then I can kind of circle around them a little bit here, but let's just charge right in here. Send a unit there. So yeah, we got some crossbowmen in here. They should be able to get some shots in. Shouldn't have any issues taking these guys out, so let's maybe attack them. And we are pretty well set up here, so we should be able to take them out. Come on, crossbowmen. Get some shots in here. There we go. Some nice point blank shots, melting them, dropping them like flies. Let's maybe go off to the side a little bit. And then we can attack them. But yeah, we've got them coming in. Let's maybe shoot them in the backs. Actually, shoot them. Should be able to take them out pretty quickly. So yeah, that's not bad at all. Let's charge these guys in now. And that should be a victory. So we at least just defended ourselves pretty good. Well, let's take them out. That should be a victory. Maybe? Nope, we still have these guys actually. What the heck? Come on, take them out, please. Yeah, that should be a victory. Maybe. Nope, we got these guys now. What the heck? You can't just do that. I guess you can. Let's just stay in the battlefield here. I don't think we lost any guys, so that's at least kind of good. But yeah, let's form up here. So let's actually have a skinnier formation there. Put them on standard ground. Get these guys up this side, and then these guys will actually maybe go over there. Keep these guys high up so they can get some shots over their forehead. Yeah, there we go. I don't know what these guys' plan are, but they are quite bunched together. Hopefully we can get some nice shots in on them. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, so they're charging in now. Let's see if our archers can do some damage. They are actually going up here. What the heck are they doing? Okay, charge in, and charge. Charge. Oh wow, they're already broken. Weird. Okay, so let's take them out. And these guys should just drop like flies. Should just drop like flies. Man, they really wanted to take our region. So actually, now that I just cleared out their whole region, I think I might even attack them. So that's good. That's a nice little win there. And then we should be able to take them out. That should be a victory. Now, let's shove it in their face. Flame with influence. Let's start climbing the mountain. Let's just make sure all our guys are walking. And again, I don't think I need my own men. So let's just get these guys ready to go. Let's go all the way over here. Let's kind of just go on top of the mountain for now. And then I can kind of... I guess the battlefields are right in there, so let's go right down there. So they don't have any guys left over now. So this should not be too bad. Unless they bring in a bunch of mercenaries. But I may even beat them to the chase here, so let's see. No, there's nothing available, so... I don't know what they'll be able to even hire. But yeah, we have a pretty strong army there, so they shouldn't have any issues. What do we got going on here? This thing's ready to go now, so let's get some more bread. Flour, still turning that into grain. Honestly, I should have another worker on there. Let's maybe stay where we can be as profitable as possible. So these iron parts that we're making, let's maybe just make just swords. What are we making here? So spears, let's make just swords again. We got lots of spears, and then our pole arms, which I guess we got these ready to go. So let's do swords. Swords, let's just sell swords and shields, or armor. Then we got all these ready to go. So yeah, plate armor, swords, and we'll kind of just set all those up. We have enough helmets, so yeah, we can just do that. And then we can keep it nice and simple. See, this is what would be so cool if I could just go raid this whole town. I feel like that'd be sweet. But yeah, we had to pay for them again, which is fine. We definitely have enough money in our treasury. We had a couple families move in, so let's get family there. A couple of families there, and then maybe one on our berry hut as well. And then we could probably free up somebody somewhere else. Actually, we need to get some people back on our farms. If we can. So how are we doing for iron? Not great. We got 3 on there, so we'll kind of just let them do that. And if I could free up one family, let's maybe do that one. Yeah, we're doing pretty good for firewood. Okay, how are these guys doing? So this is our battlefield right here. Let's maybe push forward on them. And then we can beat them real quick. Okay, battle has begun. Let's charge in on them. Charge in on them. Keep things nice and simple. Oh gosh, they're just running away. What the heck? Yeah, we'll just keep chasing them again. That's a victory. And now we own this region. So that's kind of nice. And that'll just give us another region to... I guess let's just disband them. take these guys. Actually, we didn't lose any guys here, so that's nice. Take them back to there, and then if we have lots of food over here, which we probably do. Let's see, are they doing pretty good for food? Not really. We have lots of families available. 385. So let's do a... We got lots of money. Let's do a good tithe. Let's do like a 30% tithe. And we also have an upgrade that we could get if we want. So let's just do something. Actually, what do we even have over here? I could double that deposit. So let's maybe do that. I think that is this one. Increase capacity for forage goods. Unlocked. So that's really all we have left. Yeah, hopefully they can do that. And there's not a whole lot else going on in this town. They're kind of just doing their best to survive at this point. Let's get a few more workers on there. Might as well do that. So yeah, I don't know. They are, I could probably get some spearmen maybe. Or something, I don't know. Yeah, there we go. I got these guys back. Let's get them back to work. I think they are nice and healthy, so that's good. And then we'll kind of just build... Oh! Got some more of these guys coming in. So they are actually just coming in through here. Good thing I got them back in time. Okay, there they go. Let's actually just set up right in town here. I could probably have one unit there, one on that side, one in reserve, and then I'll actually run these guys back in reserve as well. So let's do that. Oh gosh, they just... What the heck? I did not expect that. So let's just charge them in there. We have enough guys. We could probably just attack them, to be honest. Attack them before they ruin our day. So that'll actually give us some pretty good influence as well. So that came at a good time. Okay, perfect. That gave us a decent amount of influence. Let's get them back to work. So now we just need a little bit more, and then we can actually claim the last region here. So that is exciting. So yeah, we need to get some more guys on here. Just enough to seed, really. But they have lots of time to do it, so I'm not really worried about it. Let's just get one family on there. I guess we don't really have any other room for people to move in, so let's upgrade some of these if we can. Let's get these ready to go. Man, we have just been struggling to, let's just turn that off. Let's just let them kind of build wherever they want, or chop wherever they want. Wherever makes sense for them. So we got one on there, that's good. Maybe do another granary worker there. Yeah, they are kind of just working on seeding that now. This actually seems to be a pretty good balance. I got 4 workers on here. Their efficiency is pretty good. Got lots of tools, and then they are able to make iron slabs pretty quickly. I probably could get one more bloomery. I guess I don't really need to. I don't know. We'll just wait a little bit. Got lots of plate armor. So yeah, we're definitely making tons of money off of all that, so that's nice. Okay, well, we have enough to claim the last region. Let's maybe get ready for battle. Let's get all of our guys out. Absolutely everyone. Actually, we have this one available. Let's actually... Should I even take the time to upgrade that? No, honestly, let's just get these guys. Just 12 of them, that's fine. And let's get everybody ready to go. And let's go take this last region. So let's just form up right here. Let's get our spearmen in front. Let's make sure we're just walking these guys. We can come back here, and then I guess we can just have that one unit. So let's just do that. And I guess if we have some mercenaries, yeah, what the heck, let's just throw absolutely everything at them. Brigands, the whole works. Actually, it would have been nice to let them get those guys, but no, I'd rather just absolutely crush them. Let's get our guys into position here. Okay, our guys are completely ready to go. Let's set claim to Team Blue. And this should be an ultimate victory. We have absolutely every single region that belongs to us. Let's get our brigands ready to go. And let's just press right up into here. Right up into their business. Let's see where our battlefield is going to be. On the throne. So it's actually right in here. I don't know if they have a whole lot of their own units, but I bet you they probably do actually. So let's just go right up into here. So yeah, they're gonna bring out all those guys. Let's run these guys off to the side. Now let's actually see if we can just keep them kind of busy and distracted. Yeah, this should be quite nice. They actually have a decent little army. They got 4 units of spearmen. So that is quite... Okay, battle has begun. This is actually going to be decent. I'm not going to lie. Let's maybe charge in here. Let's keep them a little bit busy. Let's maybe form up right there. Okay, here we go. Here comes the first little charge. Let's see if we can keep them a little bit busy with our brigands. Wait, where the heck is everybody? Oh, everybody's kind of spread out. So let's form up here. I don't know where these guys are going. Like, what the heck? Yeah, let's charge in here. Oh, whoa. Okay, this just got a lot more interesting. They now have like 7 units that we gotta fight. So let's, we don't have any archers, so let's just charge in here. Let's go take these guys out. And maybe let's spread out a little bit. Let's maybe send those guys off that way. These guys, let's maybe go just around. Yeah, everybody else will kind of just charge in. Take out these guys. Wherever they are. Oh, they're like elves. They're hidden. No, most of them are over here. So yeah, we should be able to take them out. Absolutely epic through the trees. Oh man, this is like Battle of Teutonberg Forest. This is pretty cool. We got, let's maybe come up here. We can cut them off nicely. And then those guys, let's push forward so we can keep them nice and busy. But yeah, we are absolutely slaughtering these guys. So that is great. That's exactly what you like to see. Let's maybe keep our spearmen out of it now. We could kind of just form them up back here, and then our retinue, we can push forward as support to these guys, but let's kind of form up on them. We got our brigands charging in there. We might as well. They are eager. Okay, let's charge in. Gotta keep up with the brigands, I guess. Let's maybe charge in on these guys. And kind of just do that. And then we also have these guys. So let's take both those units and charge them. We'll keep them in reserve. But yeah, we are staying nice and busy with them. And I guess we might as well face them. Kind of just like that. Here comes a nice charge, and I apologize that it's all in the dark. It's all in the bushes. And hopefully we can see some nice fighting for you guys. Another little charge coming in. So they got a unit back here, kind of just waiting. Again, just in reserve. So let's maybe charge them around and we can get them in there. But yeah, we're fighting them. Let's maybe charge in on these guys now. Let's keep them nice and busy. So this actually ended up being a pretty busy battlefield. Yikes. Pretty good fight for our last fight. And they might even bring out more guys, you never know. You never know what Team Blue is capable of. But a nice little night battle. Look how epic this looks. It'd be kind of cool if our guys had like pitchforks or something to light up the battlefield, but this looks absolutely amazing. My goodness, with the stars. Perfect, so we took them out. A very good job, men. We're still fighting them, and they are pretty much cleaned up as well. So let's just enjoy the carnage and the ultimate victory that surely belongs to us. Yeah, awesome. Is that a win? Is that a win? Ultimate victory? We got a couple guys here left. I think we killed all of them. I think it's just these 5 guys here now. I think it's just these guys. So that should be a win now. We got 1 guy left. Okay, they have killed them. Is that a win? I win. Oh my goodness. This is one of my favorite playthroughs. Like I said, I have a lot more fun when I can like make weapons, and like iron's one of the most fun resources to have in your starting region. You can make a bunch of weapons, like really anything you want. You can make a ton of money. So that was a ultimate victory. Days past 1569, construction fitness 192, endgame population 660, challenges won 6. Challenges lost 0, enemies killed 846, soldiers lost 93, and dead villagers 11. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.